It's strange how it feels like it's almost normal, like this almost normal traffic. Feels like the party's almost over here.
It was an exciting day to be a Boston traffic reporter.
Why is that?
There was a turtle stoppage. There was a deer hit.
Oh, was it really?
There was
Things are happening, baby.
A truck crashed into Storrow Bridge again.
Well, okay. Okay. But that was just meant more sort of driving around.
Yeah.
You know, just sort of anecdotally, it seems like things are getting back to normal. Anyway.
For reasons or
What do you mean?
or not reasons?
That's a good question. Just hoping to get that in there.
I miss it. I've been saying it all day. So.
It's 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, 24 hours.
I got you. No, I understand. Yeah, I didn't hear from any of the ladies. Any of my Barstool friends. I didn't hear from Ellie or Rhea or Fran or Gina. I don't know. We reached out to Gina, right?
Yeah, we did.
Did she respond?
She did not.
It's disappointing.
She not responded?
Well, what are her reasons?
Well, she's probably protesting.
She has quite a social media platform, I must say.
Yeah, a lot more followers. I didn't
Way
realize
more.
what a
Jeez.
personality she was.
I thought she'd have like 200 followers. I'm just like 70,000, some crazy number, right?
Yeah.
Well, good for her. That's fantastic. It's a lot of young mind she's warping. Or young mind herself.
Recruiting.
Yes, that's true. Well, that's how it works, right?
Yeah.
So I was a little bit, I don't know, disenchanted with her because she said she comes from a long line of protesters and she has a long background of protesting. But
Sure.
according to my cursory inspection of her social media, her protesting experience is only like 3 years old.
Well, she's
She's just a kid.
She's pretty young.
Young in the game.
It seems like she, I mean, if you started protesting basically when Trump was elected, can you say that you have a long experience protesting?
That's true.
Those are the hard times.
She missed out on, she was like 10 when Occupy Wall Street happened. For me, if you're a veteran protester and you're giving advice to everybody else, to all the schnitheads out there, you at least have to have cut your teeth at Occupy.
I suppose that's true. But how old would she have been then?
Very young.
10?
5,
Yeah.
10.
Yeah. If I am,
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think,
I think your mom should have been there?
well, with her, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she should have,
Mommy, why are we in a bum camp?
Oh, you'll see one day.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what I'm not sure. It's a good question. But yeah, so I don't know. I think, we'll just move on. I think we made our point and see what happens. I don't know I didn't hear a lot of response from the Barstool crowd, but that's okay.
Were you expecting to?
No. Well, I didn't know. But if they did, that would have been fine too. Whatever.
I mean, this is also, I think, the first time that anyone has criticized Ellie since Francis wrote that blog post.
I don't even know what that is because I'm happily not a Barstool historian.
Well, everyone else just sent it to us.
Oh.
It was just, he kind of comically called her out. It was
For
just
what?
over the top satire.
For her like character.
Just being her,
For being too
No.
nice. Yeah.
Oh, but like being mean about it or no?
No, I don't think he was being mean. He was just over the top satirical criticism.
Well, lucky for him, they didn't find her that day. It's a rare good break for him, but
Poor Francis. Every time he wrote about a woman.
geez, I feel like I guess not. But I wouldn't be surprised if he was back at some. It's been a year now, just about.
Yeah,
Jesus,
just
I mean,
about.
that was one of our first big shows. We had him on.
That was your
It's not-
prediction that he would come back. It
Yeah.
doesn't seem like it now. But
Settled in at Bro Bible.
What's that?
ooh, a
It's
competitor.
the website that he is the editor at.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, good for him. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, she's nice. He's nice. It's fine. I just, no big deal. But it was amusing. I was amused yesterday. Thank God for Gina. She really came through for us. She did.
She certainly did.
I mean, you say no big deal until a mob of people wearing Schnitt-Talk gear burned down a police precinct.
Well, I mean, then you just say, okay, But, do you want Dave to take down that comment by Ellie?
No.
No. So then she says it and it lives on. And, again, we can go over it, but it just shows you how fucking, I don't know. It's fine. But I mean, we're in another day of people just trying to top everyone with stories and this, and we do it every day. And I'm not dying to get into all these stories today, but, there is something to like the thing that happened to Buffalo, right?
Yeah. 75-year-old guy.
Yeah. So, then people, the other, see, like, no, I don't know. Some are. I'm not disputing it. There are cops.
It's a pretty fucked up video.
Of course it is. But I mean, who is disputing that?
Well, I don't think anyone, but the idea is that it's more than just a bad apple.
Who is disputing that?
I think there are some people saying there are bad apples here and there. There are just a few. I guess the difference is between individuals and then a cultural thing. And that video shows a cultural thing because all the cops see this 75-year-old dude bleeding from his skull and they just keep walking along like there's nothing going on.
Yeah, total shit move. But, I don't know. I feel like you get in trouble or whatever, people, when you say there are far more good cops than bad. There are. And I said yesterday, this is a time to celebrate good cops. And somebody, I forget who was tweeting at me, like, what the fuck are you talking? Well, I mean, Of course, it's time to also try and figure out what's going on with the results of Floyd and all that stuff and the ramifications of that. But in a time like this, you should say, hey, there's actually a bunch of really, really good cops out there as well. I don't know why. Is something a bad thing to say?
Yeah, because they want to dismantle police officers.
Well, yeah, we're getting into it. So now, look.
The inevitable overreach.
As a libertarian, look, if a community wants to do that and they get together and vote that, then go do it. As a libertarian, I would say, personally, me, I would be happy to give my own individual money to help put together a police force in the town.
Right.
But this idea now that, I saw all these celebrities did it, right? Chrissy Teigen and
Lizzo.
Hashtag defund the police.
Right. So when somebody breaks into their house or something happens to them, who are they going to contact?
The new private organization.
Well, if you're rich enough, you have your own security.
So Chrissy Teigen can do that. And
it's a very privileged thing to say.
Whereas DEC looked up Liz O that time.
Liz O'Hara or something.
Which is, I said the other day, it's a funny moment where he's just like, I'm not seeing it.
A nice petite white lady.
Thin white lady. I don't understand. She's a country music singer. That's easy for them to say. So, okay, you defund the police, and then what happens when real it's just fucking...
They haven't thought that far. It's just a stupid emotional response.
It's a great moment for them, and they get to, it's just fucking make pretend.
I will say I wouldn't have a problem with firing police officers if the police union resists serious reforms.
Sure.
Like police oversight boards, a 3-strike rule for cops,
Absolutely.
Get rid of qualified immunity.
Absolutely.
Needs to be some serious reforms, and if the police union says no, fire every single one of them and replace them.
Fine, whatever. I got one that's better for you. That, to me, gets more solution and more things done. Get rid of TV shows with police officers in them. Let's get rid of these TV shows.
Yeah, that's about time.
Washington Post.
The culture needs to be reformed, obviously.
Alyssa Rosenberg writes today in the Washington Post, shut down all police movies and TV shows now.
Right. That's good.
How about ones about corrupt cops? Can we do those or no?
We're starting small. We're getting rid of Legos. And then
are we
working our way up?
Like, is Serpico gone now? Like, where do we wipe them out of history?
What about The Wire?
Yeah, is that gone? Like, how about shows where cops are, not great?
I guess.
Well, here's the other thing.
Why can't you show cops being great? Wouldn't that inspire people to want to be good cops? Isn't that kind of the idea?
Come on.
Steve, Steve, note that part, okay?
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm sorry.
That's why we tape it.
But see, here's the other thing.
Show. Don't you worry about that.
I think she probably didn't have enough.
So fucking say it again.
Well, of course.
Thank you, God.
She probably didn't have enough room to get to this, but there are plenty of books that also glorify cops. Got to burn them.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's time to burn some books.
Fucking
A, right. Good point, Steve. Fucking A, right. It's time to burn some. We have ourselves a little book barbecue. How's that? You see for miles. That sounds like something somebody might have talked about once. We might have played 26 times. No rush,
Steve. Pull you out of that one bunk Hilton and cast you down with the sodomites.
Alyssa Rose.
Hold on a second. Did you read Shawshank? Is Shawshank gone?
Cops corrupt.
Shawshank's gone.
But doesn't Shawshank stay? Well, can we reach out to Ms. Rosenberg?
Shawshank is about the prisoners. Okay, that would be.
Well, I think that's good. What about the cops?
How did they get there? Yeah, I don't know.
What about the warden?
Right. Huh, that's a tricky one.
I mean, these cops were not great in that movie.
I guess we're going to have to start like an independent panel that reviews stuff and determines whether it can still exist.
Yes, that's important.
Oh, how about this one?
Defund police officers.
I'll throw this one. Fine. I'm happy to chair it.
All right.
How about Harry Minahan's favorite movie, The Fugitive, as he calls it? So you have bad cops who fuck up the case and get Harrison Ford in jail wrongly, but yet Tommy Lee Jones is a good cop.
Right.
So I think you cut out the first half of the movie?
Yeah, is Tommy Lee Jones kind of the hero of that movie?
So, yeah.
Yeah,
so I'm saying you cut out the Tommy Lee Jones part, but you just keep the part.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
I think the bad cops.
That I think we're good
with.
You
need digital. So the movie would end when Harrison Ford goes to jail?
Yeah.
Oh, well, all right. I'm not sure. Okay.
I think you need
we don't
digital
want to inspire
edits.
anyone to be a good cop.
It's not quite The Fugitive at that point. It's just a guy?
Yeah.
Okay, a guy. That's not a bad movie.
Hey,
I like Harrison
The
Ford.
Departed stays, though, right? That's bad cops.
The Departed stays.
All right.
Yes, The Departed.
Except for the last scene.
But, is Alec Baldwin a bad cop? Mark Wahlberg? Martin Sheen?
Well, some people believe that Mark Wahlberg was working for Jack Nicholson.
How about Mark Sheen? Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, I don't know what you do about that.
That's what I'm saying. How about this, Steve, for you? I mean, are stormtroopers like police officers? Aren't they really?
I think they should.
And they're not militant. I mean, who's worse than them?
They're enforcing. They're white. They're enforcing.
We
laws.
all know that. What's his face was a stormtrooper in the last ones originally.
That's true, Finn.
What's his? Yeah, and he's pretty vocal about this. We could ask him about it. What about
get him on? I would say they are.
Would you? I want to ask him. Joe, we have one question for you.
They are enforcing the edicts of the state.
These are, how about Minority Report? First of all, the title I don't love. Secondly, I mean, I don't like he's going to the future. I don't know. Is that out?
I would think so. What
about my favorite movie, The Untouchables? I mean, Costner's a cop. Connery's a cop, but man, he's pretty brutal.
Does Training Day stay?
Training Day is
kind of a good cop and a bad cop.
Denzel, I think we're okay.
What about the Will Ferrell movie that Mike got Dirty Mike and the Boys from?
Step Brothers?
No,
I'm not Step Brothers. I'm sorry.
The
wrong guy?
The other guys. That's a cop movie. It kind of glorifies police work.
I think that has to go.
That's definitely gone.
I mean,
they shoot Derek Jeter.
I mean, we get what's that?
They shot Derek
Jeter.
That's
true. what about? Right. I'm trying to think of other. I mean, there's just a whole bunch of them. I don't know where we start and where we end here. I mean, like The Sopranos. Like, you've got some cops that are on the take for Tony.
Yeah, for sure.
But then you've got good ones who are trying to take him down.
Luckily, they're not in that many episodes, though. Well, they are.
They're always kind of around.
Yeah, they are kind of around.
So it's gone.
I think it's gone.
All right,
most
gone.
of it, anyways.
All right, so Sopranos gone. We said, what about did we say Shawshank's gone?
Well, yeah, Shawshank's got to be
Fugitive's gone.
A corrupt police warden? That's like as offensive as it gets.
Sounds like what we have so far for everything is the first 12 minutes of The Fugitive. That's all we have left?
Yeah.
That's not a lot.
And The Departed.
I suppose we have to get rid of The Wire, too.
Wire has to go.
Yeah.
How about Paul Blart Mall Cop? Is that fall in this?
It's sort of like, you know what that does, though, honestly?
Yeah.
Is it just sort of trivializes the whole thing.
I hear you.
Yeah, like I'm not... And look, we love Kevin James in television, obviously, and motion pictures, but and plus Jerry Stiller's not in it, so why would you want to watch it?
It's not lifting him up. Yeah.
Man, the hole we're going to blow in programming if we have to get rid of Law and Order.
Oh God,
the USA Network is gone.
No kidding. It's freaking wrestling. That's it. I mean, like this is what I talk about, and people get worked up, and I'm saying like, can we focus on real things? Shutting police movies and TV shows are not going to get shut down. Alyssa Rosenberg. That's make pretend.
Right. But I mean,
and it would solve even if it happened, it would solve nothing.
Well, yeah, of course. But I mean,
Hollywood's too powerful. But we can go after Lego.
That's true. But like Law and Order is a $1 billion franchise. They're not getting rid of it, and why would they?
Ooh, I just thought of something. Wait for this Halloween when the controversy, like usually it's like some blackface. It'll be a kid in a cop outfit will be the target of everyone's fucking ire.
So, I mean, say writers made a commitment not to exaggerate the performance of police, she writes. Audience would have to be retrained. So we're going to have retraining missions now for audiences to watch television.
Excellent. This is like that guest we had in the fall who wanted re-education camps.
Yes, that's right. I forgot about her. God. It's like to watch, for example, a version of Special Victims Unit where the characters cleared only 33.4% of rape cases.
I always said Law and Order isn't liberal enough. Yeah, it's always a fucking...
or accept that almost 40% of murders and manslaughters, no suspect is arrested. So, I mean... I don't even. So she wants it to be exactly like real life. It's television. Yeah, it's pretend.
This woman went to Yale.
Of course.
Law and Order, I don't know how much Law and Order you watch, but it's always. Can you believe the white guy did it? What are the chances?
It's just like she's spending time on this. It's crazy.
Well, hopefully she'll get it done.
Oh, the Shield is gone.
The Shield is definitely gone.
Shield is definitely gone.
Yeah.
And then in her mind, she thinks that she's like helping.
What about Hank? Hank's gone.
Oh, no. But...
Hank, you're gone.
Well, no spoiler alert, but he dies.
I know, but he's well-meaning, though. We can't have that.
Yeah, I guess.
That's
rough.
We want to expose corruption. That's what they want to see, I think.
See, he's a narc, though. He's a drug cop. Does that still count?
Of course. What are you, crazy? Okay. Of course.
All right.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. So she did a tweet thread about this column, and she said, number one, I love cop shows and movies.
I'm sure.
Loving cop shows and movies doesn't mean I can't step back and look at the messages they send collectively.
Like, just think about how would you even... let's play along and try and make this practical. How would you possibly do this?
Well, she says, given that production on film and television is largely suspended in the U.S. right now, this is actually the perfect time for folks to take a pause and see if they are doing work that comports with their ideals.
Well, I'll tell you how you do it, because we're seeing it now with even just the way people talk, is you shame people over and over again. Every time a cop movie comes out, you write some think piece about how awful it is, and eventually people will just stop making movies about that. If you shame them enough and make them apologize
unless they make a lot of money.
Right.
Then they won't stop doing it.
Then it's tough.
Law and Order's not stopping.
Even then, though, I mean,
I don't.
Depends.
I mean, maybe, but I mean, you're talking about billions of dollars. Like, they're not. This is just loot. This is, even by this standard, total fucking lunacy.
Just feel good liberalism. She feels really, really good after writing that.
Do you think anybody was like, great job, even at the Washington Post?
Yes, definitely.
Oh my God.
Let's see. She's got like 48,000 Twitter followers.
Okay.
At the beginning of her tweet thread, she has 3 likes, 1 reply,
never mind.
and no retweets.
I was wrong.
Right for EI.com. Jesus. Well, there you go. But I mean, we're in this, like, we talk about this all the time. I mean, you can't, now if you're a Republican and you write an op-ed for the New York Times, like, the world ends.
World War III, yeah.
And I thought this was how we're supposed to do it.
Right.
Like, I thought, like, you're supposed to have differing opinions. I mean, for years that was the case in op-eds. Now it's, op-eds are just same opinion, same opinion, same opinion. We'll get to another op-ed coming up, I think, in a moment. But opinion. So Cotton writes the op-ed, and the New York Times fucking totally backs down.
And let's just remember other people who have had op-eds published at the New York Times.
The Taliban?
Yeah, a Taliban leader, Vladimir Putin, a guy named Adolf Hitler. There's the kind of like a long tradition. I mean, if
well, his was ghostwritten by S.E Robinson.
But I mean, if Kim Jong-un wanted to submit an op-ed to the New York Times, they would publish it. Of course, and I would support that as well. Like, we benefit from having these people have, a contest of ideas.
Yeah, I mean, he's writing essentially. He writes, "Nation must restore order. The military stands ready." So it's a dissenting opinion.
Yeah.
It's an opinion editorial section of a newspaper.
It's a dissenting opinion in the newsroom of the New York Times.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But it's an opinion that probably 55 or 60% of the country shares.
Yeah, whatever that percent. But my point is,
49.
My point is, it's a dissenting opinion within the place where it's published, which I think is a good thing. I don't think that's a big deal. I mean, so this is a New York Times statement on it.
Yes,
we've examined the piece and the process leading up to its publication. This review made clear the rushed editorial process led to the publication of an op-ed that did not meet our standard. As a result, we're planning to examine both short-term and long-term changes to exclude expanding our fact-checking operation and reducing the number of op-eds we publish, because a Republican published something in there. Like, there's no more close-minded group in America than the extreme right and the extreme left. It is a tie. I know Steve disagrees. It's a tie. There's no room for movement on either side.
And they say they're changing their process, but I'm sure if you look at the last 2 days in the New York Times op-ed section, it's about extreme protests and violence and all this shit. But the other side, that's what they're reevaluating. I guess.
I don't know why there wouldn't be, the Globe has a bullshit, Republican there, but he's not really.
No.
Jacoby and Lehigh, right? They're right, but they're fucking like Charlie Baker Republicans. They're not actual Republicans. So, I mean, at least they have that, though. I don't think that says the Times.
No, the Times has Ross Douthat. He's pretty good. But the one fact in Cotton's op-ed that they dispute is the idea that Antifa is taking advantage of the riots and the protests.
Well, but they know that's true. They know
but they're saying that's what escaped their fact checkers, because to the New York Times standards, that hasn't been proven that Antifa even exists. They're still going with a line that it's just some like boogeyman of Jerry Callahan's nightmares.
There's probably guys at the Times who work for Antifa.
Right.
Antifa did publish an op-ed by them there.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Oh, anyway, so Smith's Country Cheese is back for today, for Father's Day. Listen up, Minifans. Your dad, if you still have one, that's what the copy says, which is kind of a cheap shot.
Whoa.
Loves to eat and be left alone. So visit our website, smithscountrycheese.com, and order him a delicious box of the finest local cheeses around. Special Father's Day gift boxes are available in 2 customized sizes. Order online using my name, Kirk, K-I-R-K, for 10% off all orders. We've talked about it. We love it. We love Smith's Country Cheese, the official cheeses of Podcast Jesus. In Farmers Market season, be sure to check for a Smith's Country Cheese at these Boston area markets: Copley Square, Brookline Thursday, and Waltham Saturday. Mention my name at any of those markets for 10% off your entire purchase. And try the perfectly sized cheddar cheese sticks available. I've tried this in 4 flavors. Great for a quick snack break before or after a run on the golf course while just lounging around the house. So go to smithscountrycheese.com. Use my name, Kirk. 10% off all Father's Day orders. And any of the farmers markets, 10% off your entire purchase. We love Smith's Country Cheese, so go and do that. How was the drive-in stuff? Was fine? Nobody bitched?
Yeah, nobody bitched. It seemed like they assumed it was going to be sold out in 5 minutes, so everyone bought their tickets very quickly and did not read the fine print that each ticket is for one motor vehicle.
I saw something about 5, right?
Yes. So Barstool recognized it pretty quickly, and we were able to send out some more emails. It was
good.
It's like 20, 30 people.
All right, so it's it seems like everyone's happy. But then later on in the day, I thought this was a pretty good idea. A guy, Travis from Madawaska, said, well, we have a drive. I didn't realize they had a drive-in movie theater up there.
I did not either.
And said, how about doing it here as well? Sort of simulcasting it or whatever the word would be.
Yeah.
I said, well, that's a good idea. I reached out to Steve, and it seems like we're going to at least try and make that happen.
Awesome. Yeah, if we can make the tech work, we'll make that happen.
Maybe we should send Mike up there. Do it remotely. Do it two shows at once.
Hello, folks.
Yes. Mike can do it by himself there. He can host it.
To Travis and one other guy.
I'll be curious to see how many people show up at that one. People maybe didn't get tickets, and I don't know.
I think it could be, if it's, obviously July 25th, summer, Madawaska, very nice during that time. If you needed some time away and you wanted to go get an Airbnb up there somewhere. I know Travis has his own Airbnb.
What are we doing here?
Trying to...
A fucking chamber of commerce?
Trying to tell people that it would be nice to go up there to see the show.
What are you making me a few bucks out of this? What are you doing? Tell us about the hotel situation. How do you know it's nice up there at that time?
No, I'm just saying, as opposed to driving from Boston up to Madawaska just for the live show and then back, you could just make a weekend of it. I'm trying to lay out a plausible scenario where people would pay to go to a show in Madawaska.
Yeah, fuck them.
We don't get a little slice.
They want to go. They want to go. They don't go. Whatever. Who cares, Steve? What are you so worried about people spending money for us? Let me see here. Madawaska Drive-In. Skylight Drive-In. There it is. 304 11th Avenue, Madawaska. You know where that is, Steve?
Madawaska.
I know that, Steve. But I'm saying we were there. That doesn't.
No, I didn't see it when I was up there.
No. How far is it from... Well, we wouldn't have, really.
I guess not.
Snow, yeah.
I click on the website for it. I don't know what this website is. It's one of the worst websites I've ever seen. It's not secure. Is that bad? Pierce is not a website.
I have a feeling
this site has stepped out for a bit.
Are we sure it's open?
Yeah, Travis sent me a phone number for the guys.
Okay.
Based on our interactions with Richard Chandler, head of media in Madawaska, I don't think...
Oh, yeah, so I would say it's probably a little less than a mile from Big Rick's.
Since 1983,
it's between Big Rick's and the elementary
Donna
school.
and Gary Pelletier have owned and operated the Skylight Drive-In. Isn't that Stacy's last name? I don't want to out her, but
well, everyone's last name is.
Oh, it's
Pelletier.
like Canada. It's like being in Canada. Your last name be Camo, right, or something?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's between WCXX FM transmitter and Big Rick's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. It looks nice. Shit, we should. Well, we like the Saco people.
Probably an easier drive for everyone.
Streaming online video and home. Look, I mean, this is doing. It seems like it's doing all right. So there you go. So maybe we'll do it there also.
Yeah, I'm guessing with everything going on with coronavirus, it's going to be doing even better this summer.
I would think. I'm sure coronavirus is rampant up there.
Yes,
a big government is. There might not be any coronavirus, but there's big government.
Yeah, we're only. And by the way, this is kind of quick. We're only a month, a little more. Well, whatever, a month and a half away from this. So
yeah.
I'll be curious to see how it goes. But I like the idea of us doing it multiple drive-ins at the same time. I like that sort of big feel sense.
Be the #1 movie in America.
That's true. Our second community, Maine is our second. It's our future home.
Yeah,
it's a home of our I think our greatest moment so far, Madawaska. I have a key to that city.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
I think the name is any progress on what they're doing for me next year?
No, I haven't heard from the.
We're about to give business to the fucking Pelletiers again.
Jesus.
I mean, what I don't
Funding
understand.
this family.
I mean, we're not going to go back next year if there's not some sort of street or
a statue
or something named after me.
A school.
That'd be nice. Yeah, I think so. That'd be a nice thing. So all right, so there you go. So it seems like no real bitching, which is unusual but good.
So is it technically sold out now, or no? There's still people can still get.
It is technically sold out. There might be some people who are still trying to process refunds, and those will go to anyone who's on a wait list.
Sure. Okay, gotcha.
But we're basically done, though, right?
It's out of our hands at this point.
We sold it out, so there you go.
Might be able to buy your way into someone's vehicle through a combination of cash and sexual favors. I don't know. Ask DEC.
That's true. Is he going?
Yes.
Oh God.
Oh, good.
Is he really? That's great.
Why do you say it like that?
Tell us boring stories again.
Maybe we could show Caddyshack up on the big screen.
I mean, these fucking idiots are almost taking down our YouTube channel. I mean, you can get real trouble for that.
For copyright violations?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
They could bring down the whole thing. The fuck? Who greenlit that?
I didn't know it was happening until like an hour before.
Well, who greenlit it?
I don't know.
I didn't. I thought they were going to do it like we did.
So you greenlit the idea then?
Yeah, somebody.
Okay, so what do you? I mean, obviously somebody did. It wasn't me.
No, Justin told me that they were doing it, but they didn't know how good that was going to go because you had to pay to rent the thing. So I thought that they were just going to do it.
I put it on for a second last night to see what was going on. I put it on for a second, 10 seconds last night.
Yeah.
I put it on, dead silence. It's these three idiots, Chris from Wakefield, DEC, and Tim from Canton, right?
Yes.
Just pause, like dead silence, and you hear Chris from Wakefield go, I think this was shot in Fort Lauderdale. And there was just more silence. Oh, what a grabber.
No, it's not fair to pick that particular 4 seconds.
Oh, I have a feeling it is. I mean, it's a very accurate representation. It's just like, you have to, it doesn't work if you just watch the movie.
Right. That was the...
Then you're just watching the movie.
That was the criticism. That's why we didn't do a good movie. Well, Steve would say we did.
Well, he did a great film.
Yeah.
But there was also, yes, but you're also talking and making fun of it. And,
right.
That's why I don't think you should watch like a great movie.
Yeah, we couldn't do The Godfather.
A great movie, but like whatever, a movie you really like. It doesn't make any sense unless you are going to talk about it and tell some stories and do whatever. But instead, that's Rodney Dangerfield there. Yeah,
this is a good scene coming up.
I don't know. Was Chevy Chase still on this and all that? Or I don't think he was.
No.
The sequel wasn't good.
No, I mean, it was one of the worst.
That's and my YouTube channel got taken out for that. For those three idiots. Jesus. God.
But it was fun.
So there you go.
DEC, as long as DEC's having fun.
Yeah, I mean, that's really what it's all about, right? At least a safer playground than what he usually has, to be fair.
That's true.
You have any sound of that, Steve?
No, I don't.
Do you have it? It's on YouTube. Just pick a random part.
I told Justin to send any mockable sound. Maybe he fell asleep.
Nah, forget it. I don't even care. What else do we have?
We've got some KFC sound from yesterday talking about the Drew Brees stuff.
Oh, let me hear it.
They're talking about the Drew Brees stuff and the protesting and basically like whether you can be funny.
Just call him Drew Brees, Steve?
No, I said Drew Brees.
I don't think you did. Careful.
Slip.
Yeah, careful. Jesus.
He's not Jewish, is he?
Yeah, but I just think forget it.
Any problem that I don't want to touch upon, race, money, politics, whatever, I'm just going to say, no, I'm going to do something else and provide an escape. I think that you can still say, I want to be humorous and all that shit. But I think the whole point is that our version of an excuse to not talk about it is we do humor. And the next guy's excuse is like, well, I work with kids or something. Like everybody has their version of why they can't talk about this. And that's the goddamn problem, is that everybody finds a way to justify themselves not fucking talking about it, so nobody fucking talks about it.
By the way, what's the problem with that sound?
I just thought you were, when he's like talking about whether you can be funny or not, you've criticized him in the past. I think the Drew Brees sound is probably better for you.
The who?
The Drew Brees sound.
Okay.
Really hit that
Thank
R.
you. Jeez. It's a D, Steve.
I think the fact that Drew Brees was out here still completely misunderstanding what kneeling for the anthem meant. And I feel like everyone this time was just like, you fucking moron. There used to be like, okay, I don't know if I'm going to bring it up. I don't know if I want to say what I feel because I don't want to disrespect the troops, or it's a touchy subject, or this is about veterans. And it just, I think it finally clicked for people. He wasn't disrespecting the flag. He meant that the flag doesn't stand for him and his people that way. And this was his sign of showing protest. And Nate Boyer, and he got permission and all that shit. And that's over. I think that's over. I don't think anybody even tolerates that argument anymore. And I feel like the world coming.
Well, of course he's wrong. Of course he's wrong. There's a lot of people who agree with Drew Brees.
Right.
I'm not one of them, but there are a lot of people who agree with Drew Brees, and I don't know why that can't be okay. I think in the crowd of people who listen to his show and a certain age demographic, I think under a certain age, totally think Drew Brees is wrong. But I think there's certain people who are older who think he's right. There's people in the military who agree with Drew Brees. There's people in the military who disagree with him. I don't know why this is. I'm surprised that this one was such, with all the other shit going on, this one landed like it did. But look,
he's now had to apologize for a second time.
Twice.
He apologized again?
Well, this time so you could see his face.
Oh, I've done that. But he misread the room. It was definitely, for me, it was the wrong time to say it just because it wasn't worth the backlash.
Yeah, you could.
It's not worth it. It's not like he's this guy who really cares about. No, it was not worth him getting shit on. He should have punted on this one. I think
there's plenty of room for people to not have a problem with Kaepernick kneeling, but also not have a problem with Drew Brees saying that he has a problem with it.
Yeah, we'll talk to Robert Little about it, I guess, in a few minutes. But I don't, so that's what Drew Brees thinks of the flag. So my thing is always he throws a fucking football. Now, where everyone's right is Laura Ingraham is fucking total hypocritical phony, where she tells LeBron James, shut up and dribble. But when Drew Brees does it, it's like, well, he has a right to his opinion. I wonder why that is. Too. Like, this is fucking phony bullshit. And honestly, like, that's where I see that. And I'm like, well, you can call her, if that's what her take is, if she's telling LeBron James, you shut up and dribble, she's telling Drew Brees, you can throw a ball. I am not saying it's race-based. I'm actually not. But it's obviously a right-left thing. Yeah, sure. I mean, so, shut up and dribble, LeBron. But, Drew Brees, who throws a ball, is allowed to have his opinion. It's just bullshit.
Now an update on a segment we brought you last night. I expressed concern that New Orleans Saints quarterback Drew Brees was being subjected to withering criticism for answering a question about what NFL protests might look like next season. Now, he said the flag shouldn't be disrespected and that he thinks of his veteran grandfathers and the civil rights pioneers when he hears our national anthem. Now, we noted that Brees also cited his deep Christian faith, which, of course, teaches that everyone should be treated equally and with respect.
Hold on. Oh, except for gay people, right?
Well, they got their marriage. Don't worry.
Yeah, except for gay people, right?
Yeah. I think it depends. I think there are a lot of Christians who interpret it in the way that you're being critical of. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, I would say to Laura Ingraham on this one, shut up.
Yeah.
Just, shut up and pretend to be a Christian. That's just shut up and pretend. That's all.
But she's like Geary. She carries that cross around her neck as she flips out for the live shots.
Yeah. And
is that me, Geary? You're referring to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Well, the Geary was in the room.
I thought maybe he said Gary and I misheard it, but no one's referred to me as Geary.
But you don't like when he calls you Blind Mike.
When did I say that?
You said he's like always. Remember he calls you Blind Mike all the time on the show, like Blind Mike.
I didn't say.
What do you want the guy to call you? Just Mike? That's a fucking diva.
Fine. That is
Jesus
my name.
Christ.
Like Joe Biden, I'll just call you fat.
It's like working with Mariah Carey.
Look fat.
But I mean, what a phone. You talk about the phony. She's the biggest phony there is. Biggest fucking phony there is. Go ahead.
His generous contributions to charity. Now, my defense of Brees led to an online chorus of people comparing those comments to previous comments I had made to LeBron James. Now, at the time, James had said that Trump, quote, really doesn't give an F, close quote, about the people. Well, without dwelling on the nuance between the two instances, let me be very clear about what I believe.
Hold on. So what does that mean?
Let's dwell on the nuance.
So that's where, to me, language gets a little dicey. And I'm not, but what does that mean? What does she mean when she says that? That LeBron's stupid and Drew Brees is smart?
Maybe.
I mean, I've heard them both talk. Does anybody think Drew Brees is like smarter than LeBron James?
Not particularly.
I mean, does Drew Brees...
Honestly, it might be a race.
I don't think she's saying the difference between the two people. She's saying the difference between the two comments. One is, I guess, maybe saying, fuck this guy, and the other person saying, I think she's also
cherry picking specific things. LeBron has also said much more than that.
I think she's just making up shit to cover her hypocrisy.
Yeah, she's a fucking...
I don't think she's making like an actual argument here.
What she should just do is own it, because that's what she believes. She believes that Drew Brees is right and LeBron James is wrong because LeBron James told Trump to fuck off. She's a Republican, a hardcore Republican, and she's just a panderer. I mean, this is her business. And say, fuck LeBron James. If that's what she thinks, it's stupid.
I mean, her smart decision probably would have been just to not talk about Drew Brees at all.
She didn't think about it. She didn't think about it. Her rushes defense. She's also...
She forgot that she did that.
She's a phony. She's a Christian like the rest of these Christian phonies who, pretend there's a guy in the sky floating around everything, dictating everything, which is embarrassing. Who cares?
It's not really true, but okay.
What do you mean?
A guy in the sky floating around. What book of the Bible is that in?
Well, where is God right now in your mind?
Omnipresent.
Okay. Like all the time? He's right here?
He's with us.
Yes.
Okay. Where was he when George Floyd died?
It's a good question.
Thank you for that answer. Where was he during the Holocaust?
These are imponderables.
Where is he when kids die?
Of evil.
Well,
he's sending us a message.
Well, is that because he wants that to happen? If he's all around where is he when the priest...
We can't always know.
When priests are fucking little kids in the ass.
I mean, you're asking about the problem of evil.
In his church, having kids give priests blowjobs for years. And then did God help these priests move around from parish to parish?
It's all part of his plan.
Well, I don't know, Steve. I mean, you mock when I say he's in the sky, but then I give you
it's the question of evil. I mean, these questions. This has been a debate for thousands and thousands of years. We don't always know why God does the things He does
because He doesn't exist.
Okay, I think that's fair.
You think that's might be it?
If you want to suggest that, that's fair.
So, but keep in mind that's the mindset. The Robinson, I call him by his last name now. The Robinson Ingram way of thinking with fucking Drew Brees, where it's like, and look, I mean, I hear nuance, and it's not good. And everyone knows what an asshole she is anyway. Steve can confirm that.
Yes.
So go ahead.
We are all children of God, regardless of our racial or political differences.
Steve, you don't see how this is. You don't see how this is.
Be treated
hold on.
Equally.
Yes, I do. She's a fucking evil woman. She's a fake Christian. Yes, I agree with you 100% on Laura Ingraham. I just don't agree with the high-handed, bigoted attacks on Christians.
What's that bigoted? I think they're stupid.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. You're.
I think they're all stupid.
You would never say. Would you say the same thing about Muslims?
Yes.
You think all Muslims are stupid for believing in the Quran? Do you think that? Are you going to come out and say that?
In a corner here.
Bring it on. Bring it on. Right? Bring it on, motherfuckers. Bring it on. Of course. Well, religion, I believe, is not stupid. I'm amplifying a little bit, but I believe it is something that people told each other to comfort each other over the years because they're afraid to die.
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't blame that. I've seen people die. It's fucking scary. But I mean, it's something that's started as kind of a tale, and then. I mean,
it all seems like lessons that weren't meant to be taken literally.
Not a lot of good has come out of it either. Let's be honest. Wars.
I disagree.
Yeah, you think the Catholic Church overall has been an agent of good in America?
I could see a plausible argument for that. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
The preservation of culture, the spread of.
Can you see the argument? The spread of STDs to little kids? Yeah. What else?
I think that we tend, because we're in Boston and in the age we're living in, we tend to dwell on the pedophilia. And I'm not going to defend the Catholic Church. You think that was happening
100 years ago?
No, I'm not going to defend the Catholic Church, but you also, to be fair, you also have to look at the good things that the Catholic Church has done, like the charitable work, like the world over. I think the global conditions are indisputably better because of
these things are happening all over
Christianity.
The world. You think this is an isolated Boston, United States case?
No, I'm just saying. That's not what I said at all. You're taking me out of context.
Because we're in Boston.
Yes, I'm saying because of our own perspective. But I think if you look at the history of the church, there's a lot of good things the church has done, like the Catholic charities. And I disagree with a lot of the refugee policy that they do. But conditions like poverty globally is better because of the Catholic charities.
Sure. All right.
You can also believe in religion and not agree with everything the church does too.
Oh, for sure. Many people haven't. Yeah, I agree. All right, go ahead. Seems like Opus Dei.
Every American has a God-given right to speak his or her own mind on any issue. And I think in order to heal and shed light on gross injustices, our country needs more dialogue, not less.
Well, then why did you...
And we need more you told him to shut up!
You idiot!
Emotions are hot right now. And unfortunately, in times like these, we often find ourselves...
Unfortunately, in times like these, people quickly find times where I was a hypocrite, and they tweeted at me. Yeah. Unfortunately, in times like these. I mean, what a stupid... You know, it'd be a nice one for her if she was like, you know what? That was a dumb thing to say a couple of years ago. It was stupid. LeBron, say whatever you want. This is a good time. I was wrong 2 years ago, whatever it was. I was wrong. It was a stupid thing. Imagine if she said that.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah, I was like, I was an idiot.
Yeah.
And I know she wrote a book called Shut Up and Sing. It was about Hollywood actors, and she was basically, but that's different. It is different. Laura Ingraham telling LeBron James to shut up and dribble is different than her telling George Clooney to shut up and act. It just is. We know that.
See, I think that the LeBron segment was probably something that she did herself, and this was probably a canned segment that producers prepared. Oh, like the Brees stuff. They were just looking, here's the headline.
They just jam it at the end or
point. No? Yeah, that's what I think. I mean, obviously, it's all teleprompter reading on Fox.
Wretched.
That clip is the perfect example of what you were saying about the extreme right and the extreme left, because if you watch MSNBC, they would be saying that. They would telling Drew Brees to shut up, but what Laura Ingraham just said, they would be saying about Colin Kaepernick.
Right.
So it's the same bullshit, just in reverse order.
True. It's true, but that's what I mean. So there's not a lot of places, and I think this is one of them, where you just say, well, that's stupid on this side, and that's stupid on that side. And it seems like, but, you can't win, because if you say, I will say, I find the left less flexible than the right on that. Well, we know that. I mean, people on the right will come on and talk to us and converse, and the ones on the left won't.
Well, silencing is always just like Shannon Sharp said, he should retire.
It's insane.
Which is just it doesn't make any sense. Why should he do that?
He shouldn't make a living anymore. I mean, it's just dumb. It's just stupid. And And by the way, the Saints players, if the Saints are good next year, you think they're going to care like week 6?
No.
Of course not.
I don't think the Saints players will care. Well, maybe they will, I guess. But for the most part, I assume Drew Brees is still the leader of that team.
They might just think
they're going to care week 1.
They might just think he's an asshole, too.
Yeah.
I mean, that is also life. But, what a phony. What a fraud. Ugh. What else? Ugh.
So we've got some Jimmy Fallon apologizing.
Yeah,
I don't know if you didn't like any of that.
I can't believe we never talked about it, though. That was the worst.
Some parody songs.
It was the worst apology ever.
Oh, it was terrible. I know. It
Oh, my gosh.
It was already covered on the comedy show.
Yes.
Your comedy show.
Actually, you know what?
TV show, sorry.
While we're on Fox playing a little bit of Laura
Who was on
Ingraham,
that show? I didn't get to see
Ned
it.
Snark and John from Scranton.
Oh, I like that. Some new blood.
New blood.
I've got another line from Brian Kilmeade on Fox and Friends talking about the safety of New York and Bill de Blasio.
Oh, this is actually pretty good. Yeah, you heard this, right, Mike?
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm sure you saw it.
He wants you to hum Imagine by John Lennon. He wants us to imagine. John Lennon wouldn't be safe in the city right now. He'd be hiding in his apartment.
He was not on this morning, by the way.
Oh, no?
No.
Oh.
I don't know if that's why. But
No.
That'd be silly. I mean, it's just stupid. It's just, it's
yeah, probably,
for that.
It's a Friday. It could just be a coincidence.
I guess that's true. Although Kevin Cullen's out of retirement. He wrote today.
Oh, excellent.
He's alive.
Good to have him back.
What does Cole have to say about
It's like
all
a
this?
2-week suspension-ish kind of thing, you think?
I was thinking that, or it's end of his contract period, and he had a bunch of paid time off he had to use.
Oh, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
He deserves it. He's working hard.
He does. He really does. Speaking of the Boston Globe, real quick, I don't want to dedicate much time to this. I really don't. And it's fine. But so the Intel's brought in, you mentioned John from Scranton, brought that Zonka guy into the world, right?
Right.
He's the guy who had Dave Portnoy. If you don't know who he is, and most people don't, he's the guy who had who has Barstool.com.
Right.
And has lorded it over Dave wherever. And he came in and it seemed like it was kind of fun. He went on with the Intel guys and it seemed like he was a fan, but evidently he's not, huh?
Evidently, he's a big liberal, and since the Donald Trump Jr. thing, he's going on a jihad against us.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's sending crazy messages to you or no?
Yeah, he sent me a couple of weird, threatening emails, and he's been sending me direct messages for the last 48, 72 hours, whatever.
I mean,
now he's going after intern Justin, calling him a rape apologist because he likes Kobe Bryant.
Oh, that's not inaccurate. I mean,
look at that list littered with.
I mean, I'm not sure I'm going to argue that.
But now he's just got like Bob Burchison, Brian Riccio vibes. He's replying to he knows we've got Robert Little coming up on the show in a bit, and he's replying to him.
He's doing that.
Yeah,
and fuck off. I mean, and he's threatening to write an op-ed in the Boston Globe.
Supposedly,
I would say, please do. I will make sure it gets in there for you if you'd like. Nothing I would like better than this crazy guy writing an op-ed in the Globe. It'll show everything, and he's mad because he's just.
So I think the current racial tensions are part of what broke him. And it's weird because he's just this like fat cellulite-ridden white guy who's been hoarding his money over the other Minifans. Like he's direct messaging them pictures of his beach house and talking about how wealthy he is.
Great.
So he's like a picture of fucking white entitled.
I would just
baby
ignore him.
boomer
Just unfollow him. If he's going to be an asshole, I thought he was in on the joke.
I thought so too.
Not at all.
I thought he was just kind of trolling.
Because I know
the shit he's been sending me is vicious.
He emails Portnoy all the time about us and stuff, and it's like
he's sending.
You think Dave cares that you have that stupid email? I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick, but like I know the idiot Intel guys brought him in. But do you think Dave really at this point in his life?
At this point, no. For a minute he did.
Yes, but we're now in 2020. Do you think Dave? I think Dave's moved on.
He's sending
now
Adam.
They can't change it from Barstool Sports.
I don't think
now it is officially
never
Barstool
thinks.
Sports,
He never thinks about it.
Now he's sending Adam messages being like, I can't believe that you would be friendly with Steve considering what an anti-Semite he is.
Also not unfair. I mean, if we're going to be
honest
about
talking about being
makes a few good
being
points.
in
Do we
on
have
the
his number?
joke.
We can call him.
No, we don't have his number.
Oh,
And he
okay.
doesn't have the cojones to show his face on any of these shows that he's been going on.
Oh, well, okay, then goodbye. I mean, if you're going to do things like try and take us down and write for op-eds for the Globe, then just, we're good. I thought we kind of had I thought he was
he was funny.
Well, I thought he was like a combative like troll who didn't like the show. That's one thing, but like the next, like there's this guy, I used to really like this BJBSJ site or whatever.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
They seem like they've all of a sudden hate us, which again is probably because of the times, and that's okay.
Well, it's just the one guy.
Okay, whatever it is. But like I thought we were kind of like-minded in a lot of ways and hated the media and the Red Sox, but now he's mad at us because of this. That's That's
I don't
okay.
even care. I don't even care if they hate the show. It's when they're going after people, like digging up old tweets and trying to cancel you and all this bullshit.
Yeah, and it's okay. Like I understand tensions are high right now. People are really upset, and maybe we don't say everything everybody wants us to say and say it correctly.
I think there's a lot of that. I
think be as mad as you want, but I mean, I'm going to speak my mind, and you can speak yours. And like that guy I referenced earlier. At least we've always sort of had the same thoughts on a lot of stuff. So it's strange, but the Zonker guy, I mean, what a fucking asshole. Jesus.
I think people almost want us to be more like what KFC was just doing there. Like, yeah, guys, I know we slap dick and we tell jokes here, but there are some really serious issues that we need to talk about right now.
Yeah, I was kind of mocking it when I was listening to that, but maybe they're right, I guess.
But we do talk about those things.
I mean, I thought we do too, but I mean, I've got a bunch of people in my DMs that are just like, oh, I love you guys, but you need to acknowledge the extent of police brutality. I thought we had, maybe we haven't.
Well, I'm not here to pander to people on Twitter. I mean, it's real. We understand it exists. We are talking about the things that people are afraid to discuss, to bring up. Like, I think there are people who are afraid to say now that there are cops out there who aren't racist.
Yeah. Well, and
I mean, that to me is like almost controversial now, which is crazy. I think we all understand that there's police brutality. I don't think anybody's disputing that.
I don't think there's anybody who looks at that video of the guy in Buffalo getting pushed down and is like, what an asshole. He deserved that.
Yeah, no, I mean, not here anyway.
But I mean, we didn't take calls yesterday, but usually if you want to call in and disagree, I don't think it would be a problem.
Do whatever you want.
Kingpin Pete texted me yesterday and was like, hey, I disagree with a lot of you guys are saying, so I'd like to have that discussion next time we see each other. I was like, call on the show.
Speaking of
that'd be fun.
Or just have a discussion with you next time you see him.
I'm sorry. That'd be an interesting perspective, though. A privileged white kid that went to jail.
Yeah, for you two to have next time.
Okay, all right, fine.
But the more important,
Mike's buddies are calling in for long discussions. Jesus Christ.
The more important point from Kingpin Pete is that Michaela Oakland, not a Harvard grad. She put that in her bio to trick people like us into thinking she went to Harvard, so we would take her seriously.
Mind games, well played.
Hey, we're sitting here playing checkers. She's playing chess.
Well played. Jesus,
we're all like, guys, we gotta give her some credit. She went to Harvard.
But like, I'm kidding around. Obviously, King Pete. But if there are people who like the BS, whatever, like, that's fine. You think
I mean specifically,
you think we're assholes, and he calls cunts or whatever. That's part of the game. I get it. Not a big deal, but. The Zonker level where you're sending messages to Steve that are sort of quasi-threatening and going to my bosses and threatening to write op-eds for the Globe. It's like, well, what have I missed? Like, what have we done to you?
And you just don't get it.
Then you're just Murchison.
Yeah, because the thing is, anything,
and then just fuck off.
Anything he wanted to say, any criticism of the show, he could have just asked to be on Mike and the Minifans.
Sure, right? but I don't even think he should have that right.
No, not anymore. No, he's done now.
No,
he's done now.
But nobody has that right anyway. Like,
no.
Fuck off. Like, I'm talking about any listener. Like, to get to that level, I don't care if you want to call in or like that you're an asshole. Like, that to me is you're just dead. You're gone and goodbye. And if any Minifan follows him or interacts with him, to me, they're gone too. Like, just see you later. Like, again, that's up to you guys. I'll go through the list of his followers and I'll fucking contact each of them and say, go listen to another podcast or you're next, asshole.
It is funny, maybe because Murchison hasn't been around in a long time, but it's amazing the amount of people that listen to the show every day and just don't get it. Like,
well, don't get
where you came from.
I don't understand the I don't know what I get that people want me. Some people want me to be more like that extreme left crowd where I just say, it's time for me to listen. And then you don't get in any trouble or whatever, but I'm not.
That's not the show. Really.
I'm just not interested in having that. I'm interested in, like, we're going to have Robert Little on and have a good discussion. And anybody, as you said, can come on anytime. Anybody can do YouTube anytime. It doesn't matter to me. But that to me is next level if it's all true. Like, what is there something specifically threatening to you? Like, really threatening or no?
So he sent me this email from his little thing is he likes to send spoof emails with that Barstool thing.
Right.
So he sent me actually kind of a funny one, pretending to be Portnoy.
Yeah, he told me he was going to do that. I was like, oh, that's fine.
That's funny.
He sent me.
That wasn't that long ago, right?
No, it wasn't. And he said the subject line was like, "What the fuck, Robinson?" And I was in the middle.
You said that to me.
Yeah. I was in the middle of doing the dog walk with Eddie, and I just happened to glance over at my email and I saw Portnoy. "What the fuck, Robinson? Minahan's going to talk with you." I was like, "Oh shit, what did I do wrong?" And it was like after a Call Her Daddy episode. So I was like, oh, we're not supposed to talk about that. So I sent you a panicky text message and then quickly figured out that it was Barstool.com, not Barstool Sports. And I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. But then he sent a few more that was like, I have this trove of incriminating information about you, and you have 24 hours to.
But is that a joke? Or
did he think
I have
you
no idea.
still thought it was Portnoy?
That's what I mean. Is he playing like a big joke?
No, he knew that I knew, and because I sent him a DM because we were still moderately friendly at that time, and I sent him a DM and I was like, hey, fuck you for that Portnoy email, like acknowledging that it was funny, and we had a little LOL about it. But then he sent me the other one that didn't seem to come from Portnoy and had like other people CC'd on it. It was weird. I'll see if I can pull it up and read it exactly.
Very strange.
Very strange. Gone, huh?
Well, I mean, I guess. I mean, again, I don't think if he's not kidding. I mean, if what I'm hearing is true about going to Glow, it's just like, well, trying to bring down this pot. What have we ever fucking done to you? Like,
he seemed like he got the show for a while, and then I started seeing.
Maybe the thing's a big, massive joke
tweets,
and whatever. But when I see that stuff, it's just calling. I just have no patience for it. I don't. I mean, that's all. I mean,
he is a professional troll. The whole Barstool.com thing is a troll job, so maybe we're just not getting a joke.
I mean, it's tired. I never cared in the first place, but
He said, Dear Steve, okay, so he did send this from the Portnoy email account, and he CCs John from Scranton, Menners, and Big Cat, and DEC on it for some reason. I have recently heard that evidence of potentially inexcusable behavior on your part surfaced and was covered up. And then he just like threatens that if I don't release it myself,
about sound or whatever. I just have no patience.
Says I think it's important to get ahead of this before someone at the Globe breaks it first.
Yeah, whatever. Good luck. Go write for the Globe. Write whatever you want. Goodbye. See you later. Okay. Let's do Tommy John here. All right. Good. Excellent. Tommy John. Tommy John seems happy with the Kirk Minahan show, Steve.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Very
glad
happy.
to hear it. You had a good meeting yesterday. I like hearing that. Go to TommyJohn.com/Kirk. TommyJohn.com/Kirk. What does it get you? Get you the most comfortable underwear you have ever worn in your life. Get you through the summer with some comfortable underwear. Easy to gift sets for Father's Day that you can order straight from your phone directly to Dad's door. You can order by June 17th, so you've got some time, but do it now. To ensure that your gift arrives before Father's Day. They're so confident in their underwear, I should say, that if you don't love your first pair, you get a full refund. With best pair you'll ever wear, or it's free, a guarantee. No adjustment needed at Tommy John's. I'm wearing them right now. I wore them this morning running around. I'll wear them later today. I wear them all the time. It's the only underwear I ever wear anymore. It's the revolutionary underwear and clothing brand that knows that the most important word for me with close comfort is for everyone, even Dad. So go to TommyJohn.com/Kirk. TommyJohn.com/Kirk. Get 25% off site-wide. The TommyJohn.com/KIRK.
And they want people to know that it's not just underwear. They also have a nice loungewear line.
Okay, good.
So you can get like sleeping pants, very comfortable stuff. They have bras for women that are very comfortable.
Okay, good.
And they're going to be sending you some of their underwear that's a slightly different fabric from the day-to-day that's more breathable for your running.
What do you mean?
It's a different fabric.
Okay.
It's a little bit stretchier. It's like their sport fabric.
Well, I'll give it a shot. Why not? I love the ones I have now, but I'm open to it. Excellent. Okay. What else we have before we talk to Mr. Little here in a few minutes?
Well, it's been a good weekend for Bill Murray's son. Did you see that story?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, good.
Talk about it's a good news day to try and get away with being arrested.
Good. Jesus, it's fucking unbelievable.
I wonder how much parenting Bill Murray did.
I don't think a lot. I think Bill Murray's had some real struggles. He's like a very dark, strange guy.
Yeah. But you only hear about like the wacky side.
Right.
Like, he took someone's French fry off their plate.
But there's a darkness if you take a look. If you do some digging.
Yeah?
He's had a strange existence.
Huh.
I think you'd never be able to tell that his son, like if you walked into this guy and he was like, oh yeah, Bill Murray's my dad, you'd be like, no, he's not.
Not really.
You look like a typical, I don't know, like a Southern Massachusetts Cape redneck.
Really? Okay, yeah, I didn't see that. But who's on Mike? You're Mike and the Fans tonight, right?
Yes.
Who's on there?
You got Menners making his return. He hasn't been on in a long time.
I understand Menners is taking calls again on the show live. Did I see that?
Yeah, I guess so.
You give him the green light on that?
No one cares. I mean, like 10 people are going to watch it.
Good point. So. It's not an unfair point.
If someone about that, I guess.
If someone calls, they're just going to ask him if his employees are back in business.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, torture for the whole hour.
Let the little guy have
fun. So Menners is on. Okay.
Yes. Murchison's Mouse making his debut.
Okay.
And Lauren Lynn.
There you go.
Yes.
Tonight.
7:00.
The birthday party is tomorrow.
Yes.
What time is that at?
I don't even know. Just go. It's during the day, afternoon.
Well, I would think it's at the beach. I wouldn't think I guess it could be at night at the beach.
Yeah, I think it's early afternoon.
Yeah.
Are we going to get a Periscope from the birthday party?
We should. But
I could do that.
We wouldn't make you do that. I'm seeing thunderstorms tomorrow in the weather.
Ooh, interesting. That'd be great if it was canceled.
Oh, God. Is everything calm now? Everything's okay?
Yes, I think everything's fine as far as I know.
That's good. Yeah. So birthday party Saturday.
Yeah.
Are these guys going? When are they going? Are they still going?
Yes, I think they're back to their original schedule.
So they're leaving tomorrow.
That's the best I know. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, good for them.
Apparently, Mike will be making the travel in some kind of like effigy form.
Oh, is that right?
Yes. Oh, interesting.
No, it's not the same, is it?
Well,
it's just not the same.
Could still go.
Yeah, but it would be like
it
wouldn't work.
I understand.
No, you blew it. You got bailed out by Ellie and these girls. You got a couple of days reprieve on that, which is good. I forgot about it. Well, I'm just saying, it's not really talking about it now.
Right.
The party's tomorrow. Do you get a gift for the party?
Me, no.
Okay.
She can handle that.
What is your role going to be at this party?
I'll wave, say hello, chit chat. That'll be it.
How far is it from where you are now? Is Alba living with you right now?
Yes.
So she moved back in.
Never left.
I thought she was moving out.
She had talked about it, yes. But
so crisis averted. She threatened you with the nuclear option, and you caved.
Yes. We went over this. I said I panicked. If we did it, we talked about it. If I just waited to text you later in the afternoon, it would have been fine, probably.
Well, all right. Till next time. I mean, I guess. How are you going to get to Saco?
Oh, well, the crew is going up there.
Who's that?
Got a ticket.
Who did?
Alba, the Warthog, the whole gang.
Warthog's girlfriend?
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Whole gang will be there.
Succo and Saco. Can't wait.
I don't know what that means. But
she just sucks the life out of every room.
Oh, I got you.
Ugh. I'm not talking about Alba. Ugh. Alba and her together? Jesus.
Right.
Too many show killers there are.
Yes.
I would say my Mount Rushmore show killers are Alba, Murchison, Shirley, and Warthog's girlfriend.
That's
I
fair.
would say.
That's a solid list.
Would you say? Am I forgetting anybody, Steve? Zonker's trying. I'll give him that.
Zonker's fighting.
Doing the best he can.
Chiseling away.
So it's a little double date ski up to Saco?
Yeah, maybe a couple other.
Well, Alba, let me ask you a legitimate question.
Yes.
Will Alba be mad at you when you leave the car and do our show when you're in Saco? Or do you have to do the show from that car?
I don't
want to be.
So. I think she understands, but again, she didn't understand some other things.
What if somebody in Maine is having a birthday that day?
That'll be tough.
There's a lot of beaches. I don't want you to, you might have to stop on the way and have a beach party.
I'll make sure to ask before.
Are you guys going to have a beach party, you and
I think that'd be nice.
And Warthog and his girlfriend, and hopefully brings pizza.
I don't see why not. Yeah, I don't see why not.
4 bodies on the shore.
Yes.
We're going to have Mamma Mia's cater the entire thing.
Mamma Mia's, fuck Mamma Mia's. I'm telling you, we gave them more publicity than anybody's ever given a pizza place ever.
Never noticed.
Not a thing.
Never noticed.
Well, Warthog listens all the time, right?
The Warthog does. I don't know how much pull he has with
the general manager there.
I never said he was the general manager.
Whatever he is.
He's the kitchen manager.
I'm trying to give him a little more. I'm trying to give him a bump. It's the president of that place. You couldn't throw us a couple of pies?
Sure he could have.
Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful.
After the way Mike described it, would you really want one?
Also, the closest location is like 50 minutes away.
You could still bring them.
You can bring them.
We've got our guys. We've got our guys in Waltham.
That's true, but I'm just saying. I mean, you want to give the place a little buzz, and I mean, think, who's talking about me is right.
Hey,
now.
I hear you. I don't work there. Okay. I called it decent.
Jesus. Well, that's all right. So they'll be up there. All right, and Steve, are you going up there? Will you be up there that day or early to prepare? What's your plan for soccer?
Yeah, I'll probably go up there Friday before.
How do we know Madawaska's going to work?
We don't.
Well, I'm just saying, how will we find out if it works?
Well, I'm going to have a phone call with them, and presumably Travis will be our point person up there, sending me a text if it doesn't. It's going to be pretty simple, just piping a video feed up to them.
Yeah.
Like if we can get the video feed in Saco up on YouTube, it's going to be all on them to handle it.
Is there enough? Will there be enough business for the people of Madawaska? Because this is Saturday night in the summer. For them to say, hey, we'll have the Kirk Minahan show instead of movie X. Not there'll be any movies playing.
That's
the other question. Like, what the fuck is he playing? What is playing at these theaters right now?
Maybe they're doing older movies?
I guess, but that has a shelf life. I mean,
But the other thing with a drive-in theater, it's like a picnic in a theater. It's an experience.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying,
especially up there.
You're right though. This streaming on demand, any of the old movies cuts into it, but I don't know. I guess streaming on demand cuts into it. You just have to decide: is the Kirk Minahan show going to be a bigger draw than it?
Like what's playing at the Saco Drive-In right now? Let me see. It's kind of a slow website. A lot of traffic right now for them.
Right now, it looks like they're not
Trolls World Tour. Oh. So it's been out on demand for a while now.
Yes.
So that's kind of what they're doing. But
so they've got coming up Raiders of the Lost Ark, Bad Boys for Life, and The Goonies.
Yeah, so I mean, but that's not a bad night. You go see the Goonies or something, which is sold out, by the way, June 20th. Our original. Is that our original Wilbur night?
Yes.
Jesus, that's crazy. Fucking crazy.
Probably could have done it at this point.
What, the Wilbur?
Yeah.
I guess.
Just had packed everyone in there.
0 COVID deaths in New York City last night. Yesterday.
0?
0, yeah.
In New York, 0? How many we have in Massachusetts yesterday? Do we know?
50-something.
Jesus.
Between 40 and 50, I think.
Worse than New York?
And nothing in Boston till whenever, right? Like, when's the next large gathering? That's
I don't know. I think
that's actually planned and
I think Labor Day.
I think the marathon really threw the marker down.
Yeah, I think we're talking next year. So, have we officially moved the Wilbur yet?
Yes,
we have show news. Okay.
Yeah, we have officially moved the Wilbur show to January 23rd.
January 23rd. Okay. Do you feel confident? I've asked this all 3 times now, or 2 times. Do you feel confident that day will work?
I'm like 80% confident.
I feel pretty good about that.
If there's a huge second resurgence of the virus, hopefully it's out of the way thanks to these protests by the time January rolls around. But
January 23rd.
Pretty significant delay.
Yeah, I mean, I would say. So January 23rd is a Saturday?
Yes.
Okay. I have nothing scheduled that day. I'm looking at my calendar right now. I'm good to go. January 23rd, yes. Mike?
It should be good. We'll find out.
Did you...
I'll ask.
Steve, what the fuck?
Oh, fuck.
What?
I didn't run this by Alba.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
It's all right. I'll talk to her.
Jesus
Smooth
Christ.
it over. Don't worry, boys. I got this.
Yeah, but what if...
I know.
Again, people are born every day.
Yeah, right. Right.
I like the Mike's slightly irritated by it now.
By you?
By the whole app. But I think you're like kind of like move on from the Alba thing.
Well, I do feel like a dick every time I play the Yoko screen.
No, not even remotely.
Don't play it anymore,
I get it completely.
I won't do it again.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I like that one. Oh.
She's a good thing. I'm coming. She's growing on me.
Want to give Robert a call here?
Yes.
Give him a ring and ding ding. Kirk's prostate, get to work. I'm going to go urinate. So we had Robert on, was it a month or 2 ago? This was right after the NFL draft, right? Talking about the kicker. Yeah. So obviously things have gone insane here in the last couple of weeks. So, the one that got our initial attention was the Brees story, which I read, and you talked to Wendell Pierce. And, I guess my question to you and overall is like, so my take on it is what Brees said. He just did not read the room right. Not well thought out. But I get nervous when you want everyone to speak, and then Brees speaks up, and then the initial reaction immediately is like, silence, shut the fuck up, don't say anything again. That's where I think things get sort of complicated. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. I'm never one to say that people shouldn't speak because I like to hear what actually people really think. Like, I think that's important to see how people really, feel. I think it gives you an idea of, what type of person they are. So, and I'm not into the whole, cancel culture and things like that. People are right. You are entitled to your opinion, and you are entitled to say whatever you want to say. To me, it's like, okay, well, once you say it, you can't run away from the fact that sometimes you're going to get backlash for the things that you say. Mm-hmm. And the problem with Drew Brees is I think it would be different if this was the first time that Drew Brees ever gave these type of thoughts. I think the problem is that Drew Brees gave these thoughts, 3-4 years ago, at the height of the Colin Kaepernick, situation. Yep. Mm-hmm. And then we've seen what's happened in our country over the last 3 or 4 years. And I'm pretty sure people have alerted him to the fact that, people have said over and over and over and over again, hey, this has nothing to do with the flag. This has nothing to do with the military. This has to do with what happened to George Floyd, what happened to Ahmaud Arbery, things of that nature. For him to then just regurgitate what he had said previously, like you said, I think it's not even more than not reading the room. It's like, I mean, do you even care what people are saying about what's happening to black people in this country? And I think that's where the anger and the backlash and the quote unquote let's cancel Drew Brees came from.
Right. How about if he just, again, I don't want to get too into editing what he says or doesn't say, but if he says, look, I think the Floyd happened awful. I'm like Drew Brees. I'm a white guy, a privileged guy. I have no idea what they go through. I wish I understood better. I tried. I've talked to teammates, but instinctually, I can't kneel and then if I see somebody kneel in front of the flag, I just don't like that. To me, that's sort of, I think I'm okay with that answer then.
I think here's the thing. What people choose to do like say just during the anthem, because that's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
I have no problem with people saying, hey, I stand for the anthem for X, Y, and Z, whatever their reasons may be.
Sure.
Be it black or white. You know, if you have people in the military, you agree with, you know, the United States, you know, land of the free, home of the brave, all of that good stuff, right? I think the problem is, like you said, he did not acknowledge the first part, which is, okay, I understand. I don't agree.
That's
fair,
I
feel like everybody should stand, but I understand that, you know, someone kneeling based off of the fact that they feel like this country is not living up to the standards of the anthem, not living up to the standards of the flag, and George Floyd being an example of that, I can understand even if I don't agree. And I think anyone who is a good person, you know, a good human being, it's hard for me to see where they would not at least understand the concept of why someone would kneel, or why someone would feel like maybe the anthem and the flag is not truly representing everybody in the country.
Here's something that I've thought about, and again, you know, I'll preface it like I always do. You know, I have lived a life of never having to worry ever about having a police officer pull me over and do something to me, unless I seriously violate it. I mean, my life is never. It's been a life of privilege in that matter. So I see. And I know I understand intellectually the best I can. I see what happens in L.A. when I was in high school with Rodney King. I see what happens in Ferguson. I see what happens. You know, Eric Gardner. We pick. You know, we know all the examples, the high profile ones. It happens. People get upset. They protest for a few days. They have their statements. They go on social media, and then it floats away. And to me, while I understand completely why people are protesting, the violent protests, the looting, I don't understand. But the protesting is going on. To me, it feels like I almost wish that energy was used more in focusing on changing actual law, actual action. I wonder if this just floats away in a week or two, and then the same people are elected on both sides. The same people are elected, and then 2 or 3 years from now, some asshole cop does something like this again, and then we do the whole. It just feels like this repeated cycle that I wonder if the existing way of attacking when something goes wrong is the right way to do it.
Okay, so you are right in the fact that this does seem to happen over and over again. I'm old enough now where I would say my first real, you know, I would say protest, riots, whatever you want to call it, was the Rodney King.
Same here.
Situation.
Yeah, I'm 45.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 44.
Right, so
you're
right. Yeah.
So the Rodney King. So when I was a kid and I saw Rodney King, I was like, well, obviously that can never happen again. These guys are definitely going to go to jail, and then, you know, they got acquitted.
Right.
And, you know, from that point on, you see people, like, you're right. You see people on TV, you see people, you know, come out and speak like this is not going to happen again. This is the time, you know, for change. But I mean, we've seen like 3 or 4 incidents, you know, within the last couple of months. And what we're seeing with what's going on with the protests, you know, if you're looking at it, you know, it seems like an escalation of the same type of problem. You are correct in the sense that after the protest and everything like that, nothing changes if we don't change, if the police force doesn't change.
That's what I mean. So I think everyone now look, there are people who are looting and doing stupid stuff, but I think by and large, everyone's well-meaning. They're trying to do change, and I get that. But, you know, I just worry that, you know, the same people are going to be elected, and the same people who get donations and pump money into the police unions and this and that. Like, it's wonderful that everyone feels bad and that speeches are made and that people change their Instagram. That's all great. But, you know, why is this going to be different than, say, Ferguson? You know, or why is it going to be different than Baltimore? I don't know why this is going to be different.
Well, here's the problem. And this is the point that we really have to face, and I guess we try to talk about it, but we don't really see a difference, is that if it's half and half, like you said, there's people that want to make the change, right? Mm-hmm. But there's an amount of people that don't want to change. It's like a standstill. It's like we're both pushing a rock in the middle of the street, but we're pushing hard, we're screaming, we're yelling until that other side wants to change. This is what would have to happen. It shouldn't take, I'll put it like this, it shouldn't take a riot. It shouldn't take an uprising. It shouldn't take burning down a police station to get someone arrested who, in broad daylight, has their knee on the neck of a black man for 10 minutes or so, and we could actually all watch him die. It shouldn't take that. It should be immediate. It should be like, this is a crime. We can see that it happened. The laws of justice should move, quickly. And it's sad in 2020, and we're talking about Rodney King, which is the 90s. Yeah. So you're talking about 30 years.
Almost 30 years, yeah.
Yeah, the laws of justice, when it comes to police brutality, still run very, 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 very slow. So each time I think you do get progressively a little better. It's just sad that it takes people dying to make that small change, but it needs to be a bigger leap each time. It shouldn't take this person dying, and we make, a little change here, a little change there, and then slowly, whatever little change that we make, as people get back into their regular lives, it goes backwards. It just kind of goes back to the way that it was.
What do you see? What do you think when you see like legitimate, like forgetting the peaceful protest? What goes through your mind when you see, somebody throwing stuff at cops, or somebody beating up a cop, or somebody, going after a police station, or, a 77-year-old in St. Louis, a retired police officer died. There's a guy in Vegas, a police officer. What goes through your mind when you see that?
You know what I feel about that? People ask about that all the time. Yeah. Is that if a citizen, right, does something like the person that shot the retired cop in St. Louis, that's a horrible thing.
Right?
They're gonna investigate that. They're gonna try to track that person is going to get arrested and probably go to jail for a very long period of time. They've been doing their best to try to get people that are looting, that are doing whatever. They're hitting them with their batons, and they're trying to get them, arrested. The problem that I see is, okay, that's happening. That's how the laws of justice work for people that are doing wrongdoing. But then I see the cops push down a 75-year-old man.
Oh, in Buffalo?
Buffalo. Yeah, and he's sitting there bleeding out the back of his head.
Right.
And the first statement that I saw from the Buffalo Police Department after that was, he tripped and fell.
Well, of course, that's technically true because he tripped after, the guy shoved him and he fell back. Right. Cracked his head open,
That's kind of my point with that. It's not that I personally am saying, okay, everybody that's doing wrongdoing, they're fine and leave them alone and everything. What I'm saying is, I think what I try to get to illustrate to people is people that do wrongdoing, especially people of color, normally get handled by the justice system. The problem is the people that are supposed to protect and serve, when they're doing wrongdoing, how they get handled by the justice system, as opposed to it getting covered up and saying, he tripped and fell, or they were resisting, or you didn't see this, or you didn't see that. Well, now we have some of these things on video, just like the person, you see the people on video breaking into the Foot Locker. You have the cops doing the same thing, but they're not getting. There's no punishment for that. We've seen a little bit of it.
Well, I mean, the Buffalo guys have already been suspended.
Exactly. But here's the thing. If there was no video of that, if there was no social media of that, he would have tripped and fell. That would have been the official, statement. And that's the scary part for myself. And honestly, it should be the scary part for you and others who are on the right side of this, is that if something happens to me, if someone does something to me that's a police officer and nobody sees it, am I going to get justice for what happens to me? And at this point, we're still a little shaky with that. So I don't have any problem with, like, if someone murders someone, if someone, attacks someone, assaults someone, if someone that you can see is actually just robbing and not actually helping, the protest and the cause, those people are going to get punished, and they should get punished. But we want that punishment to be fair across the board, and that's the whole point that we're trying to get to, equality in this country for everyone, white, black, police officers, not police officers. That's what we're trying to get to, and we're not there yet.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the only thing I would say is there's definitely times where people have been throwing stuff at cops and are looting stores and stuff. I don't think each one of those people are going to be prosecuted. I don't think it's going to work out that way.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think every single one, but I mean, I got a report from Indianapolis, right, that I guess over the weekend or something, 1,600 people were arrested. So the chances of you doing wrongdoing and getting arrested during a protest is relatively, let's say, mid-level to high. But they haven't arrested, I think it was something like they hadn't, for all of the reports about police brutality, or all the citizens reports about police doing wrongdoing toward them, that they had maybe prosecuted and maybe arrested like 0.1%. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not saying every time that someone says, "Hey, the police did something bad to me," it's true. I'm saying that it's highly unlikely if there's 1,000 reports that only one of them, is accurate. To me, that we have to get some more checks and balances, and then people therefore will feel like I think it's twofold. First off, people will feel more comfortable around the cops because they feel like the cops do something, they'll be punished for it. Right. And secondly, I think cops won't necessarily believe they have immunity to do whatever they want to do because there is some possibility of punishment if they are caught doing wrongdoing.
Do you have confidence that that things are going to change, though? I mean, do you have, even the last few days, does this give you any confidence that, hey, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, it's going to be different than it is now?
It's scary because if you don't have any hope, then it's really hard to function, in society. If you just think that nothing is going to get changed, like
sure.
I'm a realist, and I think the chances of this repeating itself again, based off history.
Well, that's right. That's going. I mean, that is going to happen again. We know
it's going to happen again.
Right.
I do think that it is possible for change, incremental change. But like you said, I think the thing that you said at the beginning, it starts not from the bottom down, it starts from the top up. And until we have, some sympathy, people being sympathetic to our cause in Congress and the House of Representatives and, the White House, DAs, prosecutors, the actual police chiefs and things like that, all it's going to do is a repeated cycle. So until that actual reform starts happening and you can see it and it's consistent, I think the best thing we can do is probably, I think the best thing that's happening with our society is technology. There's more cameras, there's more eyes, there's more ways to get news out. So maybe it becomes to a point where we have to actually be our own watchdog police force in the sense that we have to, really point out any and all things that are happening that are wrong. So I have hope. But I don't have hope that, we're going to, even if something was to change in the elections or anything like that, it's going to happen in 6 months or a year. We may be 80 years old men and say, hey, remember what happened in 2020 and it's 2040. And we're like, still happening again, but at least it's a little better than what it was before.
Hey, Robert, this is Steve. I agree with you on body cams. I think that the transparency needs to happen. But if you study them across all the cities that adopt them, it's not clear that they've got the kind of significant impact that people would hope they have. And I'm just wondering if there's other things you support. I know here in Massachusetts, there's talks of like independent review panels for police forces, which I think is a great idea. But on the other hand, you have people calling to defund the police now. I mean, is that, it seems like there are some more radical ideas that really aren't that well thought out. I mean, do you think that defunding police departments is something that's going to make the situation better?
I look at it like this. The type of person you are is the type of person that you are. So no training or defunding or funding is going to change, what happens when you leave the classroom for the training. If you're the type, you're the type of person who do wrongdoing. Police officers have a higher percentage of domestic violence cases than anybody else in our country. So they're prone, to violence. I think the most important thing they could do is the training, not the training, but who they actually select as police officers. I think and you know how it is, in certain counties, there's not a lot of people in certain counties and subsections of our country. And, it doesn't take much to become a police officer. You pass a 6-week course and you have a gun and a baton in your hand and you're legally able to shoot people. So I think until they take who they make police officers a little more seriously. I mean, you have to do psychological profiles. I think you have to really dig deep into their background to see, where they come from, how they feel about, certain things. To me, it's no different if you're vetting the vice president or the president or someone for Congress or someone for, the Supreme Court. I mean, they go deep into the vetting, before that happens. I think the same thing would have to do with police officers. I think if you had better people as police officers, then you would have better things going on in the street. I think right now they're just flooded with just individuals who are angry, who are looking for power, and who are using the fact that they're police officers to deal with whatever psychological issues they have, insecurities that they have, and it's coming across when you see it. Like, they can have 500 police officers for a protest, and if 5 of them are antsy, and anytime somebody moves, just act out. Then next thing you know, bam, at a snap of a finger, you have basically fighting between protesters and police. So I think the retraining and the hiring process are really the two things that need to happen.
See, I think that's an interesting answer, and to me, it kind of illuminates. Like I said, we've just had different experiences. I mean, I don't know about financially how we were, whatever it was, but I look at it as when I look at it, I say I think most cops are generally good people trying to do the best they can, and there are some who are just assholes and do stupid things. I wonder, given your experience, I don't know what it is, but I mean, do you look at that differently, or is that kind of fundamentally how you look at it as well?
Well, the way I look at it is if you're a good cop and you're a good person, what are the chances when you're seeing bad activities or wrongdoing with bad cops that you step in? It's very difficult for those cops to step in because then you have a label. Cops that call out other cops or turn them into internal affairs have a very difficult time within the police department. I mean, you can literally watch any documentary, you can watch any Hollywood movie, Training Day or whatever you want to watch.
Right, Serpico, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for now, Robert, we've got the Washington Post writers asking for Hollywood to shut down all police movies and TV shows. Like, I don't think that's going to be a solution, but okay.
I didn't know that. Yeah. So it's not so much, good, bad as much as when the bad is happening, who is policing the police? And people are afraid to step up and do that because you're talking about pensions, you're talking about people that have families, you have people that are looking out for themselves. So they may not have the same feeling. They may not be committing the wrongdoing, but if the police force as a whole doesn't police itself, it only takes one bad person to, implicate an entire police force. I read that the cop that is arrested for the murder of George Floyd, Derek Chauvin, the other two cops that were with him, they were training under him.
Yeah, they've been on the job just a handful of days.
They hadn't been there long at all, right?
Yeah.
A month or something.
So they're watching. They've been there for 4 days. I think it was 4 days. They're watching what's happening. This is the person that's training them. This is the person that maybe is going to have their careers, where they go forward in their own hands. So let's say they tackle Derek Chauvin and George Floyd lives, and then nobody gets arrested, and it just is one of those videos that happen.
They're screwed. They're screwed. Yeah.
What happens? Yeah. What happens to those two?
Right.
Whatever. What happens to that cop? Going forward, and that's probably why they didn't look the other way. So the short answer is, I'm sure somewhere in there there's good people, but it's my experience is that in my experience with dealing with cops, they look the other way, which at best makes them enablers to the bad behavior.
So, Robert, do you think it's fair to ask why some of these cities that have just been in Democrat control forever are kind of escaping political criticism, considering that, Black Americans tend to vote disproportionately for Democrats? Because, I mean, that's like a common point that, Donald Trump, his followers will raise, is that some of this kind of culture of the culture of police brutality has really grown up in cities that have been controlled by people who purport to have the best interest of minority communities in their minds.
Well, what happens is that those cities normally have the highest concentration, of minorities. And then they also have the biggest, police forces. I mean, it's just talking to LAPD and the NYPD, both Democratic states, but they're huge, states with huge police forces. I don't look at it like that. I look at it like, I don't know, I'm assuming Wyoming is a Republican state. I mean, it's just not a lot of, I'm sure there's not a lot of Black people there in Wyoming. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just, where the concentrated. I think it just happens that in states that have a lot of minorities, they normally are Democrat only because they feel like Republicans don't have their best interest at heart with pretty much anything. So I think that's why. But I don't think it's so much Republican and Democrat. It's just about where it's located, at. I don't know about political criticism. I don't think this is a political issue. I think people are making it into a political issue, which is a sad thing in and of itself. I think people are trying to use it either for political gain or to strategize to make themselves better, for elections. I think it's a human, rights issue, which should be bipartisan, but that's another problem with our country. It's almost every single issue, be it police brutality or be it just, where can I go golf or where can I get a haircut, seems to be a huge argument on both sides. It's like we have literally we're the United States of America, but we don't seem united on pretty much anything at all. And that's a huge, problem. It's like, when are we going to get any type of unity, any type of, where we feel like we're on the same page? It feels like for a very long time, we're just not on the same page.
Well, it feels like a sprint to me. When something like this happens, it feels like the extreme left has to sprint one way and the extreme right has to sprint the other way. And I don't know, like, if you go down your timeline on Twitter or wherever, you don't even need to know. The minute you read a tweet from somebody, you know which side, whether a Democrat or Republican. Nobody ever goes to the other side. You're right. There's no cross-pollination at all, ever. Even on a story like this, where I think everybody agrees, look, the cop's an asshole. But then it turns into 50 other debates.
Yeah, and that's the problem. I think that's the frustration with a lot of people. I think at its core, everybody should be like, nobody needs to die like that. I mean, I think everybody, it should be simple. That
sure. I mean, yeah, of course, right.
Yeah, and I think everybody would want to say, hey, if possible, the police force, should not, kill someone. It's possible. I mean, that's unless it's on the last resort. I mean, I guess it's the frustrating thing is that it should be simple stuff, but it's made complicated. The media, depending on which side the media is on, it's wishy-washy. I mean, I'm sure you saw the thing with LeBron and Laura Ingraham.
We just talked about what a phony she is. Oh, what a fraud.
Yeah.
Phony.
Yeah, I'm like, if you're going to have those types of, takes, I say at least stay consistent,
of course.
With it. I mean, stay consistent. And that's when you talk about, how do you feel about, certain situations? Like, I want everybody to talk. You do have the freedom. Like, just like I'm in the media and they allow me to talk and say how I feel strongly about certain situations. You guys let me talk and say exactly what I want to say. I think the thing is consistency. If I got on here and I criticize, Drew Brees, but if, LeBron would have said the same thing about Colin Kaepernick, I said, well, you got to, it's LeBron and you got to cut him some slack and he does this and he doesn't. No, you can't be like that. And I think it's frustrating when people are trying to get their news. They're trying to see what's really going on in our country, and they can't trust who they're talking to or who they're watching because of that wishy-washiness and just going back and forth for whatever their fan base is. And I'm glad that you guys aren't like that. You guys say your strong opinion, but you'll bring me on to talk about it, and you guys are fairly consistent, and you seem like you just want the best, for the country. And if we don't always agree with everything, each other, we don't have to. Right. We don't have to always agree, but I think we should agree that we don't want anybody to die. We wish we could all get along, and we need to figure out a way to do it together.
Well, I thought it was a good thing the other day. We talked about it, that Charlemagne had Rush Limbaugh on, and I hope that continues to happen because it's sort of an interesting dynamic to see that conversation happen. And, if this is what, obviously it's a horrific situation, but if stuff like that, conversations like that, at least it's different. You get to hear both sides, and you might fight it out and you might totally disagree, but at least everybody says what's on their mind so I think that's something anyway.
Yeah, you have to have some, talking face to face with the other side. Now, there are times where you have to make sure that you're not being used.
Sure.
To just, someone if someone actually, like, I know you guys listen. Like, you may not agree with me, but you listen and everything. I try to listen to what you guys are saying as well. If you're going to have those conversations, you need to make sure that the person is not so hard-headed and just one-sided that it becomes just an argument and you guys are just knocking each other's head together. If you're going to have a conversation with people, some people you can't have a conversation with. Like, I would have a conversation with Candace Owens. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have a conversation with Tommy Loren because there's nothing that's going to...
Oh, you would not, you're saying?
I would not.
Okay, because you just think there's an inflexibility there.
It's an inflexibility, and it's something where they don't want to hear the other side. They don't want to have a real conversation. They want to do whatever they have to do to just increase their fan base, increase their notoriety. So I think there are points in time where you say, okay, I trust this person is going to listen to me, and I want to get on their platform so maybe other people can listen to me, and I have like with you guys, I saw what happened last time when we talked about it, and everyone was like, even if they disagreed,
it was good conversation.
It was a good conversation. Yeah, it's a conversation to have.
See, for me, sorry, Mike, 1 second. So for me, like where I look at it for that is like with like Candace Owens or whoever, I'll give everybody one shot. Like I'll talk to anybody one time. And if it's a kind of conversation where you can tell they're just trying to get their stuff out, then you just move on. But I mean, I want to kind of give everybody one shot. But you're right. No matter what you say to Candace Owens, and then conversely to say Rachel Maddow or whatever, you already know going in that you're not going to get any movement or any consideration at all. That is obviously true.
Yeah. And that's why I say it's good to have the conversation, but you want them to be productive.
Yeah.
You don't want to sit back after 20 minutes and say, that was a waste of my time, and I maybe actually hurt my cause because I gave them a platform or whatever that may be.
Go ahead, Mike.
To that point, though, don't you think we rush too often to, like, when someone like Drew Brees comes out that people don't agree with, we rush to some hashtag that gets him canceled, and then he puts out an apology when, he didn't change his opinion overnight. It's not a real apology. So wouldn't it be more productive for him to sit down with a guy like you and put it on YouTube or something and have that conversation rather than the way we handle it?
Right. I'm not big on the whole, somebody says something and we automatically just cancel them and ignore. And I said this about Drew Brees. I understand. I'm not blind. Some people they see blood in the water and they just attack. You know what I mean? Like they see it as an opportunity. I know what Drew Brees did when Katrina happened. I know that he gives to charities and talks to little kids. I know everything is just not bad, about him. I like to focus in on the single issue. And what happens is that when something like this happens, if you're truly sorry, you got to be careful doing the stock photos and the Instagram posts and stuff like that, because like you said, you don't have 4 years of the same opinion, and then one day when everybody kind of gets on you, all of a sudden it changes. Right. It's like you got to go talk to people. Even in New Orleans, they're doing protests. I mean, go down there. You're Drew Brees. I mean, no cop is going to tear gas Drew Brees. Go talk to the people. Go not just the media. Go talk to the media. Go talk to the actual people and get a kind of an understanding, about how they feel, or do talk to someone. Don't go talk to Adam Schefter. No offense to Adam Schefter.
No,
but,
right.
Go. Don't talk to Stephen A. Smith. What that's all about. If you're doing that, I mean, but do try to talk to someone that understands. I saw Nate Burleson having something strong to say about it. Go talk to Nate Burleson, who had a grandfather that was in the military and that was also murdered by the cops. Go talk to real people if you're really sorry. Don't sit in your backyard and just make an apology. Anybody can do that. Anybody can write a PR statement if they got enough money to have someone do it. So that's my thing with Drew Brees. It's not that I think he's a horrible person. It's not that I think that he should be canceled or he shouldn't play, or Shannon Sharp said he should retire. My thing is come on, you're Drew Brees. You're 41 years old. You're one of the biggest names in the NFL. What you have black teammates who love you, who consider you a friend, and for you to say that, it was hurtful, I think, to them. And he should have known that before he said it. And it was disappointing that Drew Brees at that point in time cared more about Drew Brees than anything else.
The editor and founder of Black Sports Online, blacksportsonline.com, Robert Little. Robert, I'm sure we'll talk to you down the line, hopefully soon.
Yeah, hopefully maybe something positive next time.
Yes. Whenever anytime you want. We'll talk to you soon, I hope. All right, Robert. Great to talk to you. See you. All right, that's Robert Little, as I said, the editor and founder of blacksportsonline.com, and legitimately great guest.
Yeah.
He's awesome. It's great. He's, and that's kind of what I mean. So, I mean, that's a completely different perspective, but I think a reasoned one. There's no insane rush to judgment. There's no this, there's no that. And then, he just is a smart guy, a really smart guy.
He's not going to shame you for disagreeing with him or anything.
No, and he's got thoughts. He actually says interesting things. That's a different perspective that you haven't thought of. And you think, well, okay, that's true. If you're a cop who's standing there and watching it, or a cop in that there's different layers and levels of it.
If I could have gotten one more question in, I would have asked him what he thinks about the President Trump just now doing a press conference about the jobs numbers, saying, hopefully George is looking down and seeing this is a great day for our country.
George who?
Floyd.
Did he really say that?
Yes.
Oh, God, did he really?
Yes.
Do we have that sound?
I just, a reporter covering the press conference just tweeted it out.
Maybe he meant George Washington.
That was my first thought.
Holy shit, did he really say that?
It means Bush Senior, maybe.
Well, hopefully,
Hopefully George is looking down right now and saying there's a great thing that's happening for our country.
Oh, my God.
It's a great day for him. It's a great day for
Oh, my God.
everybody. This is a great day for everybody.
That is rough.
What?
You're saying, boy, this economy.
I'm thinking your old boss, Steve. How do you spin that? You just ignore it, right?
Oh, yeah. You don't talk about that.
I mean, hopefully he's enjoying it. Okay.
Look, hey, how many Georges are there? Well, last I checked, there are hundreds of thousands of Georges. She could have been talking about any of those Georges. Could have been talking about George Washington.
I don't even know what to say.
Boy George.
George
That's
Jefferson.
the fucking craziest thing I've ever heard anybody say ever.
Insane.
Let me hear that again.
Hopefully George is looking down right now and saying there's a great thing that's happening for our country. There's a great day for him. It's a great day for everybody. This is a great day for everybody. This is a great, great day.
George Floyd's like, hey, blind Mike's up $13,000.
Like, what will I always think of it from the job that we do. Like, what does the Howie, Jerry, Laura Ingraham crowd? How do you address that in a way that
they just won't? I guess.
I'm saying if you did, how do you like? If you said you have to do it,
is he talking about the economy? You said.
All right, I'll
What is he talking about
handle it.
I'm asking.
So yeah, he's talking about they just put out jobs numbers. It's like the huge job report.
All right, we're talking. So
Times,
all right, hey, it's the Kirk Minahan show here, Barstool Radio. I mean, this is just. I'm about to tweet out. This is the fucking craziest thing I've ever heard anyone say. When you say Mike, maybe
I would say so.
All right, joining us right now on the hotline is S.E Robinson, known in some circles as a D.C. sleuth, hardcore Republican. I notice when he interviews people on my old show, he always says their first name when he asks every single question, which annoys me. But things annoy me, so I'm not going to get too caught up in that. Everything was Robert.
That's why I didn't say Little.
Well, before we talk to SE, why is that? Why is that the case?
I like to identify my guests if people are just tuning in. But
okay,
frankly,
hold on. We'll get to the issue, SE. People aren't just tuning in right now.
Oh, let me go to the 8th question.
Yeah. You know what time and temperature next, you idiot?
Just old habits.
All right, lose the crutch. All right, but anyway, SE, I mean, listen, I know you're a big fan of the president. Defend this for me. I mean, George Floyd's family, the man was murdered by a police officer. I don't think he cares about the economy right now today. I know he said it's a good day for him. Please, spin away.
When the economy is bad, people suffer, especially people in minority communities. And frankly, I find it disgusting that you would assume that George Floyd doesn't want the economy to be good. George Floyd was a great man, and of course he wants the economy to be
why
good.
Would this be,
That's why he's looking down smiling.
Why would this be his top
knowing
priority?
That there's a better future for his family.
Can we play the president one more time, SE? I mean, I know you're not producing the show, but whoever the producer is, please play it.
Hopefully George is looking down right now and saying there's a great thing that's happening for our country. There's a great day for him. It's a great day for...
Okay, SE, so why would it be a great day for him today? He's dead. I know the economy's better, but can you spin that one for me, please?
Clearly, the president indicates up towards the heavens. He says he's looking down. George Floyd is in heaven. He's in paradise in the afterlife because he was a good Christian who also wants the economy to be good so that his brothers and sisters can prosper economically. And frankly, to question what the president is saying here, I think it's just horrible. And I really question your motives.
It's your trademark. You say it again.
It's disgusting. And I think I would question your motives for even bringing this up. I think it's just a political attack to cover for the fact that Joe Biden has dementia.
Well, again, I'm not a fan of Vice President Biden or President
Then why
Trump.
are you attacking President Trump? It really sounds like you're trying to pave the way for a Biden presidency, which will lead to further bad conditions for African Americans in this
country. The President of the United States is using the death of George Floyd to bring up his name when he knows how people feel about him in America right now.
Look, that's your interpretation, but I don't think that's true. I mean, if you look at the number of Black Americans who voted for President Trump, percentage wise, more than voted for Mitt Romney.
What
more
percentage
than
was
voted
that
for John McCain.
out of say 100?
Comparing
to the previous S.E Robinson joins. S.E, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you down the line.
Well, fuck off. How does anybody defend that?
I've got to hear the full Did he just bring up his name out of nowhere?
The context is
he's a fucking lunatic. He's Donald Trump.
The context is the jobs numbers were supposed to be like negative in the hundreds of thousands, and now they're positive 2 million. And he's trying to take a victory lap and make it look like the economy is great. And he's saying, don't pay attention to these race riots. Pay attention to the great Trump economy.
I want to know if George's name came up completely out of nowhere.
Is the context just that?
Right.
That's what I think Mike's asking.
Right,
because I think Mike is trying to apply reason to this.
There's got to be something. There's got to be.
All right, I found a little bit longer cut. We'll see if we can get some more context.
Equal justice under the law must mean that every American receives equal treatment in every encounter with law enforcement, regardless of race, color, gender, or creed. They have to receive fair treatment. from
This is Trump following a script until now.
law enforcement. They have
now
to
we're not on the
receive it.
script anymore.
We
That
all saw
part-
what happened last week. We can't let that happen. Hopefully George is looking down right now and saying there's a great thing that's happening for our country. There's a great day for him. It's a great day for everybody. This is a great day for everybody. This is a great, great day in terms of equality. It's really what our Constitution requires, and it's what our country is all about.
I'm sure no one will cut that sound with the 75-year-old guy tripping in fucking Buffalo.
I mean, he's not really talking about the economy there. Not really.
But the entire press conference is about the jobs number.
I know, but it's. I don't even know.
And okay, so he's not talking about the economy. He's not talking about the jobs number. So
it doesn't.
What big milestone was accomplished today?
Oh, I'm
for equality and justice.
I'm not defending. I'm not defending.
Like, I don't think there's any other way to say that he's not talking about the economy here.
It's a great day.
Well, he's not specifically right there talking about the economy in that cut. I just quote tweeted some report says the craziest thing I've ever heard anybody say. I'm not defending it, but he is talking about that. Like he's not saying.
That's what I was asking.
He's not saying, "Hey, the economy's right there in the next sentence." George is. He's talking.
That's what
in his own
me.
Trump mind about the race, color, creed.
Okay, but even in that world, how is this a great day? What if George is looking down and he's seeing race riots in all these countries?
Fucking,
what is he supposed to be?
But
I got a
little Deke Zucker by whoever this reporter was because she implied or inferred that it's directly
I suppose
directly because of the economy, but still fucking great. It's fucking
right.
To say George, I mean, it's fucking lunacy. But there you go. That's funny though. All right, we'll take a few calls and get out of here. Why not? I don't think we took any yesterday.
We did not.
Did he really say there? So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Politico, I mean, it's a Politico report I'm quote tweeting, so you can't trust him. You can't trust anybody. But still, I don't care. It's fucking crazy.
For Trump to use
Nobody's ever done for the black community what President Trump has done. He just said as well.
Well,
someone say,
it's true.
Maybe Lincoln did. I don't know. Good God. Well, it's good, though. I'll get a bunch of likes from the liberal community because I quote tweet that. See?
It's fun.
That's how you do it. You balance both sides.
Your followers have been going up.
Great. It's wonderful, Steve. It's going to help me enjoy my pizza more tonight.
Why not?
Well, maybe it will. I don't know. Did you tweet this out, motherfucker, or what?
Do it right now.
So aggressive.
I'm just saying. I mean, God.
Motherfucker.
SE got under his skin a little.
SE
jumped in the ring with SE.
SE got rattled when I brought the percentage numbers. He fucking just started stammering.
Sounded like Mike.
Sounded like Mike. Is that? All right, we good? We good to go?
Yeah, we tweeted it out. Just gotta wait for him to load up.
That's exciting. I love talking to these people.
Do you? Because sometimes it sounds like you're saying that sarcastically.
Shut up, Steve. Load it up.
Not yet, but we get some calls.
Really? Jeez, why not take them until load it up? I'll sit here all day. I just tweeted it myself.
We're loaded up.
God. Hello. Hello. What the fuck? Hello? I enjoyed not talking to people yesterday.
We could have done it.
Now you're up next. Hello.
Hey guys, so I was just wondering, a year in the podcast, do you guys think it's been has it met your expectations or lower than your expectations so far for Barstool Podcast?
Well, what do you mean by Barstool Podcasts?
Like just joining Barstool, like has it been like everything you expected, or
from a perspective of Barstool, or just from myself, like what I expected a year ago?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
We'll go around the room. We'll start with Stephen Earl Robinson, then we'll go to Michael Leon Geary, and then we'll go to me.
I think it's actually exceeded my expectations, which was not an option you provided for some reason, in the amount of freedom that we have to do things within the show, but also creative things like Madawaska, Sacco, that kind of thing. Yeah,
way bigger than just based on the live events, I would say way bigger than my expectation. Remember, I didn't think we could sell out a
single
Wild
ticket.
Wings.
Yeah.
I would call it so far a crushing disappointment. So there you go. We're all accounted for. A year is looming, the big anniversary.
Yes.
All right. Hello. Are they still loaded up, Steve?
They are.
Are they still loaded up?
They're still loaded up.
Are they still loaded up?
They're still loaded up.
All right, good. Hello. Good morning. Welcome to the Kirk Minahan Show. Bring people together.
Hey, Steve, big win for you yesterday. Did did you see how at 8:15 when I tuned into the Kirk Minahan YouTube channel, Menners was live. Now this was 8:15, 15 minutes before the big announcement. I imagine a lot of Minna fans were tuning into the network like myself.
Mm-hmm.
He was live to 4 people.
We probably should be happy about that, but that's funny.
Well,
that's funny. I mean, come on, that's funny.
I mean,
it's our fault.
Who the fuck are those 4 people?
They probably just probably old people just died. So died in their sleep.
There have been times where I see something on the YouTube channel that's premiering live, like DJK. We went live the last weekend for a little bit to the call of Portnoy, I think, and I said, "Hey, DJK, like, can you wrap that up? I don't want you stepping on our audience." But when I saw Menners was live, I was like, I don't think we'll have a problem there.
There you go. That's funny.
Some people go on just to dislike things before the show.
To give you, not to steal from my friend Gina, but to give you a perspective of how big an audience 4 is. Having Dale Bear, that's everyone in the room right now, in the 2 rooms right
Counting
now.
the stuffed animal.
Yes, that is 4.
If everyone in the church next door right now were to be tuned into Menner's show,
that's true.
It's more than triple. Times 6.
Again, counting Dale Bear, if somebody randomly wanders in here, we can actually field a basketball team. At least a starting 5.
Keep in mind, Dale Bear is taller than Menners.
That's true. That's true. That's good. Well, thank you for that call.
It's funny because one of those 4 people was obviously this guy who was just in there to notice how many people were watching.
That's true. That's actually pretty true. Good point. It's a good point.
Hello?
To bring it up tonight. Hello.
Hi, it's Aaron.
Ooh, we got the first voice there. Hello? Who is this?
Hi, it's Aaron.
Aaron. Okay. Hi, Aaron.
Aaron Andrews.
Oh, hey, Aaron. How are you?
I've been thinking about a lot of the stuff you said about me.
Oh, it was a long time ago, but sure. We can bury the hatchet if you'd like.
I thought I think I know how you can make it up.
How is that?
To me. Mm-hmm. I want Mike's tiny little weenie all over my face.
All right. Great call. Again, there's some potential with that. But
hey, they're not all winners.
They're not.
But that was an elaborate bit to say I have a small penis.
It's true. All right. Hello.
Hello. What's up, guys? It's Scott.
Hello, Scott.
Hello, Scott.
Obviously got my ticket for yesterday's drive-in. The boys are playing the Trip. Is this like a BYOB, BYOD for drugs event?
BYOH for you, Scott? Is this the tennis announcer?
It is.
BYOM?
Yes, it is.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the. I'm not sure what the. I don't know what the drinking rules are there, Steve. Do you?
I think everybody should consume responsibly. Scott, you're not allowed to consume anything because I don't have any faith in your ability to not get behind the wheel of a car after smoking an entire bag of pot.
I was trying to find an Airbnb up there, actually, but.
What's that got to do with you driving after consuming an inordinate amount of drugs?
It's on the side of the movie theater. Yeah, it's on the side of the theater.
If you bring a tent, if you stay in your car at the movie theater, we'll be okay with it.
As long as it's not running, yeah, we're good.
Say for a smoke and then drive, then drink and then drive.
Oh, I've heard that before.
Fucking A, man. Fucking A.
Attaboy.
Fucking A. That's the attitude I like.
Scott A.
All right, Scott, we'll talk to you. One of the great talents. Wasn't there a time when this gentleman was angry that we accused him of this?
For like 6 hours.
Okay. No, it wasn't even 6 hours.
That was re-embraced his, okay.
You motherfuckers.
Zonka calling in next week. All right, hello.
All aboard.
What's up, John? How you doing? It's Johnny Stewart, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
What's up, John? How you doing, buddy?
So what level of name dropping do you put up with or think is tolerable?
What level of name dropping?
Yes.
In what in what context? How do you mean?
Like, Bogdanovich or his sidekick there on the podcast.
Oh, Ben Mankiewicz?
Ben Mankiewicz.
Yeah, it is a bit of a... But, I mean, that's sort of all part of the Bogdanovich persona. Is he's like a famous... Even like 40 years ago, that was the thing on him.
Do you like his Cary Grant?
His impression? No. I mean, I'm not a big Cary Grant guy, so not really. Do you like the podcast?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I can't believe the accent that Sybil Shepherd still can put on after all these years.
It's very, way. I mean, I didn't realize it was that Southern. Like, obviously I knew her from movies and Moonlighting. I didn't know it was that Southern an accent.
Yeah. So does Mankiewicz know it's the Bogdanovich podcast and not the Mankiewicz podcast?
That's a good question. There's a little bit of that. But I mean, it is interesting that Mankiewicz is doing the podcast, though, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's one of the Young Turks, right?
Yes, he is. That's right, John.
Kirk,
yeah, I'm here.
Recently, Big Steve has brought up the subject of Hale Boggs, the congressman from Alaska who died under mysterious circumstances.
Louisiana.
Who died in Alaska.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but he never mentions how famous his wife and daughter were.
It's probably because I'm ignorant of the fact. Why don't you enlighten us?
Educate us, John. You're here.
Cokie Roberts and Lindy Roberts.
Yes.
Of, NPR fame.
Didn't Cokie Roberts just die, or no? Am I wrong?
I think she did.
Yeah, just died.
Yeah. Oh, no. And her husband was a right? Wasn't he
Steve Roberts?
Steve Roberts. Yeah. Go ahead. That's who it is?
She looked 40 until she wasn't.
Well,
Johnny.
That's how it works, John. That's how it works.
I will say, have you listened to any of Missing in Alaska?
I have not yet.
So in the first episode, I love it. I dig it. Good production. He obviously did the legwork to go back and find old audio of the guys talking. But he gets to a point where he's like, yeah, I don't think it had anything to do with the Kennedy assassination.
Oh, you're going to be shitting me.
And I immediately just,
Jesus.
Boner goes away.
I was going to listen to it.
But he says he's on to a new conspiracy that's just as intriguing as the Kennedy assassination. So there you go.
Great. Anything else, Johnny?
Yeah, so there's a conspiracy about Boggs. I sent Steve a link to it.
Oh, did you get it, Steve?
When he was running for Congress, he was painted as a communist by some kind of right-wing forces in Louisiana who were trying to destroy his career.
Hey, John, do you like Bob Dylan or no?
Yes.
Do you like that song that came out this year about Kennedy, Murder Most Foul?
I like the new stuff that came out this year more than most people did.
Have you heard the Kennedy one? It's like that 18-minute song about it.
Yeah.
I've been listening to it endlessly the last week or so for some reason. It's back in my head. I fucking love that song. It's great.
Can you picture an 18-minute parody song?
Well, I mean, it could happen one day. If we can dream, John. If we can dream it, we can achieve it,
So this is related to both Kennedy and Boggs.
Okay.
Robert Ludlum wrote a novel about it, evidently called Mattery Circle.
Okay. There you go, Steve. Something to read. Are you a Robert Ludlum fan?
I am not, but I'll look it up.
There you go.
It's been in production hell for many years with Denzel Washington and Tom Cruise playing the leads.
Well, there you go. All right, John, we'll talk to you. Well, I would like to see those two paired up at some point. I don't think that's going to happen. Cruise he did at the beginning. He doesn't pair up with the megastars anymore.
No.
Gone are the days of when you work with Newman or Hoffman.
Yeah. Does he just make so much money that it's
I
tough
guess.
to...
Yeah, but I mean, you could do it in a way that, you take take a piece of the profits or something.
Yeah. But,
I'm trying to think of the last time he was and somebody will tweet me, I'm sure, but he's a co-star with another big star.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. All right, still loaded up, Steve?
They are.
Hey, boys, love the show. Just
Jon
a quick
Stewart
thought
today.
here. I have my ticket for Saco.
Oh, good.
And I'm just curious.
Hold on. One second. How about the beginning of Saco to me? You know what I mean?
I like that. With a big boxing glove?
Yeah, there's yeah. You've been Socko.
Or just got big socks on our hands.
Any of the sock ones? We'll think about that. Go ahead.
Do Mr. Sacco, the whose character is that? Some wrestler.
Oh, yeah. Harry and I were just watching one of the old matches the other day.
Yeah.
Mankind.
Yes.
Yes. We watched that match where The Undertaker threw him off. Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Shut up! Jesus, by counting this guy right now, we do have, and Dale Bear, we do have more people contributing this conversation than watch the show live the other day. Harry and I watched the match where The Undertaker threw him off the top of the cage.
Right.
Did you ever see that?
No. It wasn't
fucking threw off the top of a 20. It was fucking insane.
Did Harry point it?
He was so fucking happy.
See, that's how you know it's real.
Yeah, he's like, that's what I want to do one day. So hopefully. All right, I'm sorry. I beg your pardon. Please.
I had an idea that I haven't heard get thrown out there yet, and I was just curious to get your guys' opinion on it.
Go ahead.
As far as for the drive-in, what if we had some sort of a contest where people decorated their cars somewhat KMS themed related?
That's not the worst idea I've ever heard.
Good idea.
That's not the worst idea I've ever heard. That's a good. What's your name? Brendan. You know what? You're made. I just made you right there. You're a made man.
I just came everywhere.
Yeah. Well, send that some. I'll drink it. Send it to me. I'll drink it to you. I'll drink some as well. I'll put you in my body, okay?
Fuck yeah. All right. Well,
Fuck
thanks
yeah.
again, boys. Great show yesterday. Love the show, and keep up the good work.
All right. Hey, keep up the good work. Unmade. Goodbye.
That's quick.
I had a brief.
Well, got him off, didn't it? That's what we're trying to do here. No, that's not. I want some creative ideas about this. Yeah, because this should be, I'm going to guess, we always say this, I can't imagine a lot of podcasts have done live shows at drive-in movie theaters.
No, I have heard of, I think, one other one doing it now because of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, somebody else has the drive-in movie theater?
I don't know if they're...
I'm sure it's
I don't
happening.
know exactly what they're doing, but I know they're doing some type of a live show at like a drive-in theater.
I'm surprised there's not more that are doing that.
Yeah.
It's very... Because, it's there, it's available. I don't know. Or outdoor places. What are you looking at, Steve?
I was just doing a quick Google search to see if there was anybody who was using. I mean, there's a music show coming up at a drive-in theater, according to NPR.
That seems like an easy idea.
Yeah.
You could bang out, and we'll have 1,000 people there probably, right?
I would think so.
Probably another
250
couple
times.
hundred, say 3 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And plus a couple another 100 in Madawaska, maybe somewhere else. Who knows? We're open to all ideas. This could be a massive national event.
Yeah, I mean, if you know somebody who has a drive-in theater and you're interested in maybe trying to get it syndicated, just let me know.
Yeah,
we'll try and work something out. And we are trying to work on the flags, the Kirk Minahan Show flags. But the flag is a unique piece of apparel at Barstool Sports.
Yes, I know Dave takes it very.
He needs to clear every single piece of apparel.
I think he's going to give this one the thumbs up.
So I'm thinking just the Kirk Minahan Show logo on black, kind of like a pirate flag, no Barstool logo.
Very simple.
Maybe that'll get easier approval. And I want them hanging out of every car in the parking lot.
You do or do not?
So I want them.
Yeah, of
just
course.
A sea of black Kirk Minahan flags.
Well, I think that's the whole idea we had of it, Steve. Yes. What a visionary you are.
Yeah, I am. Thank you.
They're loaded up?
They are loaded up.
All right, great. Let's talk to a few more people, and then we'll kick off an exciting weekend for everyone, especially Mike. Big day tomorrow. Hello.
Hey, guys. It's Gina.
Hey, Gina. How are you? What's going on?
I'm all right. Talk it to me, boys. We're kind of having a not protest in Rhode Island.
Oh,
which is a state in the union. Yeah.
Right. Uh-huh. What's an island?
Yeah, bring a drink. I'm sorry. What was that?
What's an island?
Yeah, it's not really an island, but an island, I think, from what I read, is surrounded by water, and that's where the paradox begins.
It does, Gina. Yes, it does. Huh? Okay. So it's a not protest this weekend.
Right, but at the not protest, bring a drink and sunscreen, wear a mask, but not like a Batman mask and junk, but more of an N95 mask.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Huh.
Yeah. Okay. I can send you a manual we kind of live by.
That would help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of not put it together.
Yeah, why are you not protesting? What's not going on?
No, that's not a reason you need to know.
It's not a reason I need to know. Okay.
This is fizzling out quite a bit. I'm sorry, guys. Talk it to me, boys. Have a good one.
You did okay, Gina. You did all right. I think Gina's going to last a long time.
Yes, I think she may call a few more times.
But I mean, just in general, in the life of the show, Gina's going to be...
Yeah.
Gina's got legs. People found her on Twitter, I saw, and then she has some videos as well that seem, as insane as you would expect.
She's a TikTok star.
But I see some people saying you're picking on some younger. Well, they have podcasts. We're supposed to respond.
She's an influencer.
So now we're not. If you're an adult woman, we're supposed to treat you less than.
Yeah,
that seems to me to be sexist. I'm not going to do that. I won't participate in that. Well, that's a protest I will not participate in. Hello.
I think you're appropriating Gina's name. She's a feminist, isn't it, Gina?
It might be. It might be.
Could be. So, Kirky, from Ministock.
Yes. All right. By the way, I got to say, are you Steve and TJ done going over the fucking rules of the trivia next game? I tried to tune in the OG. I didn't realize it was a trivia pre-show.
Big tournament coming up.
God,
they have to go over the rules.
There's been subsequent conversations.
Well, I saw them talking. I'll say this right now to Closet Case and Penis Head. I guess they're going to be a team. I will individually take both of them on an Emmy movie trivia contest. Both of them 2-on-1. I know Carano would hate that. 2-on-1, and I will fucking bury them dead. They have no chance against Kirk Minahan. None. 0.0. Sorry.
When the podcast goes out, there's someone in Providence and a roly-poly guy in Maine who will have wood for the rest of the day.
Well, that's good. I'm here to help them.
The one thing I don't understand, my guy Steve from Providence is very worked up about a rematch. He was talking shit the first time. He's worked up about a rematch now, and he's not the guy answering questions. So why does it even really matter to him?
Because he's an alcoholic.
He's taking such
he wants a drink. That's why.
Oh, okay.
I saw that. He's brain dead.
It seems like he's really taking it on the chin.
I mean, He has severe brain damage and he's a drunk. I don't think it's that complicated. What do you got, Tim?
So, well, just one quick one.
Sure.
I hear, Mike, you supported BLM until you realized it wasn't Bi Lives Matter, but Black Lives Matter.
That's correct. That's correct, Tim.
It's BLT.
So I don't know where you guys stand with Mike going down to Florida, but I'd be willing to let Mike cut my hair that's been going for 3 months with scissors and clippers if he would go.
I'd be happy to.
Well, I mean, he's willing to go, Tim. I think the point of it is it's lost its comedic value now because
lost its luster.
Yeah, because he let Alba push him around, which is
Right.
okay. I mean, look,
bullied.
it's the real life,
I can also give you a haircut.
Yeah.
Hey, well, that would be good for content anyway. I'd like to see how that end product would look with all the cuts in my head, but I'm willing to do that if you want.
My pleasure.
It seems risky to me. It seems risky, but okay. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. All right. Anything else? Tim?
I'm willing to give blood for the show. And that's it, brother. Thanks so much for the content.
Have a good weekend, buddy. See, the great Tim from Canton.
He was good on the OGs. He's making a real media tour. He was on DEC, then the OGs.
You know I love those guys. Hello.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike. How's it going?
Hello.
This is intern. This is intern Justin.
Oh, it's young intern Justin.
It does sound like young intern Justin.
I just wanted to give you guys the weekly recap on people I'm going to snitch on, and I'm just not entirely sure. People have been making fun of me, and it's
Justin, real quick. Can I ask you real quick? I'm sorry. Have you updated your list of celebrities at all? Has anything changed recently?
Oh,
wait a minute.
Christ, Justin.
Justin, I don't think.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, Justin. Continue.
So I just wanted to see if there's anything you guys need or anyone needs to be taken down in the Discord because I know you guys like to ask a lot from the Discord.
Justin, have I asked anything recently of the Discord? Me, Kirk Minahan, anything?
Yeah, you told me last night. You said those fucks.
No, that's true. Yes, I did, Justin. I remember calling you and saying.
Okay, guys.
Now, am I wrong? I think that might have been Justin.
No, I don't know. I don't think it was.
It sounds like him.
I don't think an intern on our show would call up and have that name on his list.
Neither do I. But it does sound like
it was a good impression.
It was a great impression.
It's a good impression. Are you still loaded up, Steve?
They're still loaded
up. They'll get to hear that at least. What's up?
Mike, big fan. Kirk, obviously huge fan. Steve, yeah, I'm not really sure, man. You're a little confusing. Hey, Steve, quick question. For the drive-in, can we bring a small camper?
No.
With a bathroom and stuff.
No, we made that clear.
No,
you cannot. You cannot.
Did you listen to yesterday's podcast?
Okay, hold on, Steve. He's on a favorite. Take it easy.
I heard it towards the end, but you said something big. We have like a little 3-passenger one, so I wasn't sure if that...
was that okay, Steve?
No.
Okay, all right, fine. Jesus.
All right, I mean, Jesus Christ. What, want to drive a goddamn Miata? I mean, what the fuck?
There's a middle ground, I think, If you have a camper like that, you can't park way in the back, Steve?
No, I mean, the idea is that it's a motor vehicle. We don't want him putting 30 people in the car and then driving up to the show.
No, it's very small. Steve, it's very small.
It's a three-seater, he said.
I'll talk with the guys at the Saco Drive-In. We'll make special accommodations for you so you can have a little potty, okay? Don't want to go to the bathroom with the other people. You got to be. You need special accommodations. You need special accommodations. We'll take care of you, big guy.
No.
We'll send somebody back there to wipe your little hiney for you too.
Steve, I'll piss in a bottle. I don't care. I'm just trying to do it for everybody else.
You guys put money in your pockets.
You're trying to do this for. You're bringing a camper for other people.
Well, maybe he has one.
Yeah, myself. Yeah, so myself, we're going to put a little tent, have some chairs, and hang out. Yeah, what's wrong with that?
You're a perfectly nice guy, Steve.
I mean, if you want to bring a camper into a drive-in theater where typically people don't bring campers, we will make a special exception for you. I'm sure you're doing this for everybody else. It's great.
He's just asking a question.
The social distancing in the coronavirus era will be great. Everybody can congregate around your camper and have fun.
They're going to do that anyway, Steve.
Okay, that's fine. I'm telling him we'll make special accommodations.
Well, he's saying that. He's just asking. He's
asking for special accommodations.
No, he was
so we'll
asking a question.
Well, thanks for your money, asshole.
Here's the rules. We'll take these rules. We'll throw them out the window, and he can bring his camper.
If the answer's no, the answer's no.
No, I'm saying we're going to make special accommodations.
You're a Maine guy. You know the difference between an RV, a camper.
He's not a Maine guy.
It's a Sprinter van that has a bathroom in it.
I think that's okay. You know what? I'm going to allow it.
All right. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, man, I just got blessed. Did I just get blessed?
There you go. Yes, you did.
I love you guys. You guys are great. I love you.
Yeah, Stevie loves you.
This poor guy.
I love you too, buddy.
I don't love Steve. I don't
Oh,
love
okay.
Steve.
You know what? I still love you.
Real quick. In the beginning of the phone call, I said I love you, Mike. I lied.
That's
yeah,
fine.
we understood. I don't think anybody really had any doubt about that.
You didn't fool me. I had a feeling.
All right, still loaded up, Steve?
They're still loaded up.
What a nice call. There you go.
Steve didn't seem to care for him.
Well, I understand. He's trying to protect
you got to take a hard line here because you let one Sprinter van in and then somebody's going to...
He's right.
Steve from Providence is going to be like, can I bring my tractor trailer truck in? Can I bring my school
Sheldon
bus
wants
in?
to bring his bulldozer
his tractor in. That's what it's going to be. They're going to be like, ooh, how wacky and zany is it that I've brought this big car in as opposed to just taking a fucking truck. Take a sedan. It's okay.
Who's making the longest trip? Do we know yet or no? Trek.
I haven't seen anything on that yet. I know
I saw a few yesterday way out. I saw a couple.
Cameron from Tri-State Running is coming.
I saw him, yes, and
so
I saw somebody
the furthest I know
from
right now.
somewhere in Middle America as well. I forget.
Yeah, all right. I'm sure those guys in North Carolina would have been interested in buying tickets.
Oh, they're good. They're good guys.
Yeah, I mean, if you're flying in, Saco's not that far from Portland.
Oh, it's easy for
there. So it's probably easy for airfare.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. What's up?
Hey, Steve, you should have charged more money, huh?
That's a good idea. I never thought about that. Really dropped the ball.
It's funny you mentioned that. Steve mentioned that to me yesterday immediately, as always, when this is over.
The camper fee.
I heard Mike defending me on the middle. I think it was on the ladies' show. It was just, I am always, you can't win. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You could have tripled that price, and it still would have sold out. It wouldn't have mattered.
You're damn right, buddy.
Don't put this in his head, please. Okay, we're not trying to. Are you going?
Well, whatever. We got money. Whatever. I did not get a ticket. No.
Ooh, you're out. Where do you live?
I'm out. I live in South Hadley.
South Hadley.
A guy that didn't get a ticket saying more money.
Mass.
Would you? Okay, so you're not. So we're talking about doing satellite shows and other drive. Would you be willing to go the one that's not Saco if we're playing it at the drive-in movie theater?
Yeah, if it doesn't sell out in 30 minutes.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm just curious. All right. Is that what you call for?
No, I just want to ask you guys listen to the interview that PMT did with Aaron Fowler?
I did. I was actually talking to Dan Katz about that last night.
They did a really
they did
good
very
job.
well.
But I think you guys kind of skipped over something yesterday. I found interesting that you were saying that a lot of people who are getting locked up are rioting, and that's partly true. But I think you're missing that a lot of people that are getting thrown in jail are people that are just staying out past curfew.
Oh, we said that.
I
said that.
Steve's mentioned violation of curfew, which
but they also those people tend to get released on personal recognizance, so they're not really the bail fund doesn't apply to them if you're just kind of bumped in and out because they're trying to clear out an area.
Oh, I didn't know that. I must have missed that. Also, I think another thing you say a lot of times, 99% of cops are good people, and I think more than half of cops are good people, but if you look at domestic violence and what's reported against cops, we just had Robert
Little on, and he mentioned the same thing. And I think that's a fair point. That is a fair point. When I say 99%, maybe I'm stressing it to make a point. Maybe it's 76% or something. But my point is, I come from a point where it's not an issue in my life, but I think more cops are good people than bad people.
Yeah. I think there will always be dicks attracted to any authoritarian position.
We all know growing up in high school, there were asshole cops in your town.
I think the authoritarian personality type likes the cop job.
I think so, yeah. That's a good call. Thank you.
I think when you say most cops, like you know what you mean, but you got to figure a lot of that stuff goes unreported with domestic violence.
That's true. No, absolutely. That's totally fair point. That's a fair point.
You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you. But blind, no. Who's the cop? Blind Mike.
Blind Prison Mike.
Blind Prison Mike. Well, he's a good guy.
Yes. I invited him on, but I think he's got a lot more pressing things to do.
Two things at once.
Yes.
He's not interested in having Mike do a ride-along or me do a ride-along.
No?
Why not?
No. Things are too busy. He says we wouldn't want to.
Probably not the best.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe not now, but maybe when things settle down.
All right, go ahead. They're still loaded up?
They're still loaded up, Kirk.
Play Don Henley, play Glenn Fry, take it to the limit and let it go by.
Kirk, how you doing?
What's up?
2 quick questions for you here. So, just finished up The Sopranos for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable show.
Yes, it is. I like that
in the
show.
Employee of the Month episode, when Dr. Melfi gets raped,
and
then they see the culprit. Whatever happened with that storyline? Why was that
nothing?
dropped?
It's just it's the David Chase way. It's sort of like the Russian. They never found the Russian. There are stories that just kind of things don't get resolved sometimes, like in real life.
Which is why people like the ending also.
That's why I like the ending.
In the moment, you're like, what the fuck? But later, you're like, okay, I get what he's
Tony's
doing.
life now is he always is worried about when he's going to get killed. And he also knows Carlo flipped at the end of The Sopranos. Tony's fucked. Like, the end of The Sopranos, Tony is absolutely fucked. Right. He's going to go to jail. Like, he had a guy in his family flip. So he's totally dead.
Right.
So, I mean, I think people needed... And again, The Sopranos is a show. I mean, it's not going to be available soon. I think, given the way that, we need to get rid of all these shows where they have cops and whatever. In it. But do you need to see Tony Soprano murdered? Do you need him to go to jail?
Well, the only thing is, I've been on this journey, so I'd kind of like to know. But so here's the problem: if it's done every time, then if Breaking Bad does this, where there's no ending, then it gets old.
Yeah, but The Sopranos
but to do it once is a unique thing. So I have no problem with that.
It took guts. That's what I'll say. It took fucking balls because Chase, you could write an easy ending. I mean,
yes.
you could totally get murdered, or you could,
But anything copying that would just be lazy. It's like, we just didn't want to write an ending, so we didn't.
That's true. What's your second question?
Yeah, so my second one is a little bit off topic here, but I'm from the other side of the tracks, right? Good old Woburn, Mass.
All right,
what's your opinion of Woburn Country Club? Did you ever play that growing up?
Did
the dad and
you delouse before you called this number from Woburn? Oh
God.
My gosh, Jesus.
This time where we speak of privilege.
Okay, Woburn Country Club. First hole, little downhill par 4. Second hole over that little hump, the par 4. The third hole is with the wires, right? Because I always hit the wires on my tee shot. Then
absolutely, free drop.
Free drop. Fourth hole is way out. Fifth hole is a good hole, all the way back. Sixth hole is a short par 4. Seventh hole is the par 3. Eighth is that shortest par 4. That ends with a par 3.
Yeah, new one now.
I played at Woburn.
Short one over the water.
With Dave Middleton in high school. I bet you I played Woburn 300 times. 200 times.
Wow.
Yeah. And I like those cookies. They had the cookies there. What are those cookies? The chocolate chip ones that are shit. But yeah, I liked it. Damn, what the
Chips Ahoy.
No. Thanks for the call.
All right.
Thanks. Call Ryan. Call Ryan real quick, would you, Steve?
Have a good weekend.
I don't know the name of the brand I'm talking about. What the fuck are the name of those?
Grandma's cookies.
What are those?
That's a brand. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not those. This is important. It'll bother me all day. He just called me too. He's up. Fuck, you just fucking called me. It's only been a ring and a half, to be fair, but still. He's going to the movie, the Sacco show.
Oh, is he?
The brothers will be there.
Both brothers. Very good.
They top themselves their last live appearance. Have to fuck each other now. The fuck? I just fucking called him.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic...
Maybe he's offended you now?
We'll call Adam real quick. Maybe he'll remember. God damn it.
Got to get to the bottom of this.
Well, this will bother me.
I mean,
it'll just fucking bother me.
I understand.
Play bloodstained.
Were they soft or were they crisper cookies?
No, crisper. Thin. Murder most foul.
They come in a package.
They come in a package of 3.
I think I may know what you're talking about.
Oatmeal is one brand. The chocolate chip. The other ones they're at the supermarket.
The yellow
all the time.
label?
Yes. What are they?
God damn it. I don't know. My grandfather used to sell them at a store. I can't remember.
Used to sell. Oh, what store was that?
The Pine Street Market back in the day.
Oh, we own that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I'm talking about a nice package. Kind of a pain in the ass to take them out.
Yeah.
I'd always break one when they open them up. Where the fuck are these guys?
Hey, this is Adam. Leave a message.
No.
Oh. And it just on the label.
Fuck
It just
are these
said,
guys?
It said cookies in big letters, but I forget that.
Mike, we got it. Yes, what?
Ryan calling.
Okay, this idiot will crack the case. Hello.
Finally.
Hey, what's up? Put them on. I give up. Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
So I just had a call about the Woburn Country Club. What I said what I liked about that was same as the Turn at Oakley is those chocolate chip cookies, but I don't remember the name of the brand.
Oh wow!
You're no help. But you know what I'm talking about, of course.
Yeah, the oatmeal. They're the oatmeal cookies, the chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, the package of 3. Mike knows too, but we can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, the chocolate chip ones are yellow. The oatmeal ones are orange.
Yep. That's right. That's right. It's almost like maroon. And then there was another. What, they had another brand, didn't they? The fuck's name, Steve? You looking it up or no?
I'm trying. Yeah,
I'm trying right now.
Just type in cookies. Should come up.
You think so? It'll pop up. Oh, it's
Thanks,
annoying.
Mike.
All right. You said that you put in for Friday and Saturday for that?
They are called Choco Chips, and the brand is I can't get a good look at it. Peggy Peggy Lawton or Lawson?
Oh,
One
yes.
of the two.
Oh, see, I don't think I would have known that.
Yeah, I think that's right. All right, I'll talk to you later. Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
Maybe I never knew the brand name, but I do know the cookies.
But yeah, they would say choco chip on those.
Okay,
are fucking good.
Peggy Lawton brands.
Those are. I'm gonna have some today. Ooh, I'll fucking treat myself.
Wow, good for you.
Why not? Right?
You've earned a cookie.
Nice run today.
Yeah.
All right.
You get some spare insulin kicking around, Mike. You could have one of those cookies.
Sure. Yes.
They still loaded up.
They're still loaded up.
I'll take a few more.
From the 440.
What's 440?
Northeast Ohio.
Whoa.
Here, Northeast Ohio, back in 1803. You know that song?
No.
James and then Eden found the oil that was lying in Yellow Creek. They built a blast furnace here along the shore, and they made the cannonballs that helped the Unions win the war. Here in Youngstown,
Ringing a bell.
here in Youngstown, my sweet Janie, I'm sinking down. Here, darling, in Youngstown. You don't know that one?
No.
You know who sings it?
Unfortunately, no.
This guy is all business.
I'm gonna guess Bruce Springsteen.
Good
I don't
guess. Good guess. All right, you live. Go ahead. Continue. You play a lot. Are you in Youngstown?
know. No, I actually. That's one of the. I got two things. The first is I'm by Oberlin. And Steve, did you say your in-laws taught at Oberlin or went to Oberlin?
Yeah, went to Oberlin.
Liberal fucking lunatics. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm surprised you talk to them.
Oberlin's worse than any of the colleges in New England.
Really? It's insane.
Did you ever follow the story about suing the bakery on campus?
No.
That's what I was just about to ask you.
Yeah, there was a black student who went into this bakery and tried to steal a couple of bottles of wine. I
remember this story.
And the guy just called the cops and was like, I mean, it's shoplifting. I'm going to follow the law here. And for doing that, they tried to sue him. They tried to railroad him. They just ruined the guy's fucking life. And at the same time, I think he was actually dying of cancer. At the same time, Oberlin was trying to ruin his life because he just didn't want to have
big
wine
screaming matches with the in-laws about Oberlin or no?
No, not about Oberlin, because as far left as they are, they pretty much agree that it's
fight about other stuff.
There's some good streaming matches.
Oh, when these three get together,
gets heated.
Yeah.
What was your second one?
That place. Oh, yeah. The second one is, during the shutdown, I've been at home reading a lot of books and watching a lot of movies.
Look at you.
I know you're a big book and movie guy.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard. So, do you think you've read more books in your life or watched more movies?
That's a good question. Question.
Movies take less time.
Yes, but I've watched so many movies so many times where you read a book once.
True.
I've seen fucking Goodfellas 600 times.
That's a good question.
And I started reading
I use a
very
movie lens.
So hold on. We'll get to you in a second.
Yep.
So, but if I'm reading, if I read a book when I was 3 years old, it was 26 pages. You're counting that, right? Every book I've ever read.
Yes.
I have more books. I don't think it's close. I've never thought of that. Thank you for making me think of that.
How often do you reread a book? Because I rarely reread a book.
Like I said, I used to read Catcher in the Rye every year because I was a pretentious shithead. But but I have a lot of books that I'll read. If there's a certain spot in my home where occasionally I'll be doing something out of a portion of my body where I will reread books.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
pooping, yeah.
Yes, defecating.
Oh. You're masturbating?
Yes, also that. Yes. Both at the same time. Yes. Yeah, pretty good novel I masturbate.
I think you have a corner in your house where there are books and
the masturbation room.
Now I understand.
That's a good call. That's a good point. Good one. There's not a lot of laughs, but that's okay. All can be.
It's strictly business. I like that.
Yeah. Get in, get out, get your shit done. Hello. They're still loaded up,
Kirk,
Steve?
Nick Stevens again.
Still loaded up, Steve?
They're still loaded up.
Hey, Fitzy. Can I call you Fitzy or no?
You can call me Fitzy.
What's up,
We're
Fitzy?
buddies.
What's up, pal?
Not much. Just finished taping the show. We did this wacky bit today. We did a mock giraffe, but it was of taco toppings. I got sour cream in the second round.
Oh, fucking you did?
I did. And then get this Danielle.
Yep.
Took cheese in the first round.
No.
Is that like
That's-
Danielle?
That is so Danielle it hurts. It hurts.
So Danielle. You should listen more often. The show's great.
It sounds good. I might give it a shot. So did Curtis have a pick or no?
No, Curtis wasn't at work today.
Excluded him.
Oh, how about Greg?
Greg wasn't at work today. He was in Minneapolis. He's in Antifa now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right. We forgot.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
He was busy.
Anything else, Fitzy?
No, I mean, I took your notes from last time, and I've been working on some more stand-up.
Oh,
run some more stuff by you
sure.
guys.
I remember. I forgot that you did this last time. Sure, I think we're ready for it. Steve, Mike, you guys want to hear something?
Sure, I guess.
Go ahead, Fitzy. Let it rip.
A little extra work for Steve.
Okay, all right. Hello, folks. Thanks for having me. Sit down. Please sit down. Anyway, a lot of looting going on right now. This package store near my house got looted completely. Shelves are empty. I was thinking I haven't seen liquor shelves this empty since Mike Geary was in Madawaska.
All right.
Okay. Loosens things up.
Depending on the audience,
very
it lands.
specific audience, but yes, I like that.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was having sex with this Asian girl the other day, right?
Right.
No, don't, Fitzy, don't explain it. We got it. I know it's an old reference, but it's famous enough that I think we all got it.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, so a lot of people are tightening their belts in this economy.
Sure.
One thing that's cheap is Chinese food. And so I always get takeout when I get Chinese food.
I don't know. Fitzy, again, we're trying to get you to a point where you can have a successful career. In 2020, that joke, I guess if it's a joke, that's not going to work.
It seemed more like just a racist impression.
Yeah,
humor is in the delivery.
It seems like people like impressions. Sometimes.
That's the problem. I know, Fitzy. That's the problem. That is the conundrum that you find yourself in.
Well, I think it's fair. The rules are you can only impersonate Western Europe people of Western European descent. So you need to work on like an Italian impersonation.
Sure, Fitzy, there was a guy. I don't know if you ever met him or not. I co-hosted a show before you were on the mornings with Jerry Callahan. I don't know if you know him or not.
Oh, I love Jerry.
Yes. I remember he said to me very early on in my career, very early on, he said, you could never go wrong making fun of white men. And you know what? He's not wrong about that. White power.
Thank you, Jerry. That's pretty good.
Yes.
I could maybe do Jerry in my stand-up. Could we get that?
Absolutely, sure. Yeah,
might be a little specific again.
I'll be like, this is guy, Jerry Callahan. He's like, Bernie Sanders is a socialist.
Right. Again, if you get the right crowd. But if you get the right crowd, he does that at a live show, he gets a laugh.
Sure. Hard, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, Fitzy, check in next week with some more new jokes, okay?
Underrated part of his act. I like that he rehearses saying, sit down, everyone. Please sit down.
Well, he wants to get going.
Well, he knows enough to know that Fitzy's going to have that standing ovation the moment he walks on stage.
A Fitzy crowd is amped up.
Oh, see, my impression was that they were milling about.
No,
not really aware.
It's like a dice crowd in like 89. Okay. They are ready to go.
Speaking of Fitzy, intern Will was poking around on YouTube and found some stuff from the Fitzy archive that we haven't played before. If you want to,
we'll shame him later. Did we get the sound that call you were talking about, Mike? Yesterday?
Yeah. So the sound isn't great itself. It's just funny that someone got through and said. So they were.
It was a text message. Someone texted him.
Did they respond to it or no?
Oh yeah, but the advice wasn't particularly funny or anything. But
let me hear it. I just want to hear what he says.
Yeah.
781 text. My friends invited me to go on a road trip with them. Girlfriend said yes. Now, a day before, she is saying I can't go because it's her BFF's 28th birthday.
I mean, it has to be.
Of course.
There's no way, right?
Two possibilities. Either her ex is going to be at that birthday party and she needs you to be there so she can show you off, or you have since amended the guest list for the road trip, and the guy that does all the dumb crap every time you've ever hung out with your friends is now going on the trip.
Hold on. Is there always that guy?
Once she heard Latino Kirk was on board, she was
There's
like, no
always
way.
that guy. I like that first option that Danielle brought up, though.
It's possible.
Is there a significant ex in the past?
No. Not that would be there. Certainly not.
You think Alba's trying to show Mike off?
Right, that's the other thing.
Ladies, take a look.
Hands off. Did you ever see the episode of Curb with the guy named Mike who's actually blind?
Yes.
And the girlfriend tells him he's a model, and there he goes. Ben Stiller meets her, and he goes, "Hey, hands off."
That's right. That's right. Still loaded up, Steve?
They are still loaded up.
Okay. We might play some Fitzy next week. Is it bad?
It's bad as in like you can't tell whether he's actually trying to make a joke, but I think he's trying to make jokes.
Let me hear one. Okay.
Bad as in that Fitzy is bad.
Michael defend him, so let's hear it.
There's no way a quarterback should actually be faster than the receivers he's throwing the ball to.
What is this?
This is Sporty Fitzy.
He's talking about Michael Vick?
Doing videos. They're like, yeah, he's talking about Vick.
Is it all that confusing? It's just confusing sounding.
He's just talking. This is the 10 fastest players in the NFL. Fitzy doing a comedic riff on it.
Nah, I'm good. I'm all set. Jesus Christ.
We have some parody songs, too, though.
Yeah. Those will keep. Take a call more or two. Get out of here. I'm sick of you people.
That hurts.
I mean, the audience.
Hey, Kirk.
Hello, what's up?
It's Colin from New Jersey.
I just had a question for Steve to see if he saw the KMS Reddit guy standing for Ellie's support of the donations to these foundations supporting bailouts.
No, who cares?
Yeah, I was shocked you and say I haven't been paying attention to that guy.
Yeah, who cares? I mean, whatever. That's what he legitimately thinks. Fantastic. All right, we'll talk to you later. I mean, that's, whatever. Is that guy left yet or no?
What do you mean?
Are you talking about the red guy?
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what to do about that because he was on that show I was doing,
Yeah.
and then he said he's like, I want to take a step back.
He kicked you off your show, right?
Oh, that one episode,
yes. In a
I'm saying,
sense,
is he gone or something? Did he leave?
Well, he said he wanted to take a step back, and I said that's cool. And then he messaged me again and said that he's like, hey, if you need someone still, I can come back on. But then I don't know. People send me screenshots where he's kind of talking shit about me, and I don't know if it's a joke. So I don't know.
Let him do whatever. He can take Ellie's side. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, he seems like. I mean, in my interactions with him, he seemed like a nice enough guy.
You could ask me. Kirk's splooge decided to take Ellie's side. Like I don't give.
Yeah, who cares?
It doesn't affect my
good for
life.
him. Like, congratulations. You stood up against us. You win. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. It's Aiden's sister, Devlin.
Oh no.
It's who?
Aiden's sister, Devlin.
Who's that?
Remember Aiden was
the young
trapped in the...
whatever happened to Aiden?
I just called to thank you from the SWAT team to finding the van.
Okay. Turn page.
We're both in therapy and doing great.
What kind of therapy are you in? That's a basic question. What kind of therapy are you in?
I want to thank you again for finding the van.
What kind of therapy are you in? Why are you
Family therapy.
What's that?
Family therapy.
What days of the week do you go?
So
what times are that? No. I think you're fucking lying.
Well, Devlin. Sorry, but you don't pass the sniff test on this one. I don't think you're actually Aiden's sister.
I have to go, but one thing before
sure.
I go.
Go ahead, Devlin. Go ahead. I like it. Go ahead.
My parents went on a date to Mamma Mia's last Saturday.
Uh-oh.
And we haven't seen them since.
Oh, my God.
That's too bad. All right, we'll talk to you.
This poor family.
Poorly written family.
Whether it's DEC or the Warthog.
Jeez. Again.
Turkey.
There's no coronavirus. That kid's in school right now. Just keep that in mind. Hello.
Kirky, how you doing, bud?
Doing great.
Artie in the South Shore.
Hello.
I want to invite you down to my golf course. Play some golf down in Halifax.
Uh-huh.
It's literally 6 miles from every Mamma Mia's pizza place in the South Shore.
Oh. Wow.
We could pick the original Kingston.
Mm-hmm.
Stay out of Carver.
Sure. Well, yeah.
But when are you going to play rigs in golf? Seriously.
I have issued the challenge. I'll issue it again right now. KMS
should
quotes.
bundle him.
KMS
Me
quotes
and you
right
versus
now.
him and Frankie.
Yeah, well, everybody wants you there as well, Artie. I am challenging Riggs anytime, anywhere. I'll play him anytime. I love Riggs anytime.
Yeah, I'll set the venue. Come down to Halifax Country Club. Beautiful greens down in Halifax, Mass.
Sounds good,
Shore.
Artie. All right, we'll talk to you. Do you have, thanks, Artie, for the call. Do you have Riggs' reaction when I challenged him, Steve, or no?
What?
Okay, there you go. It took him a while to get. He was so shocked.
A pregnant pause.
What? I said I'm challenging you, Riggs. That's what I said.
To be fair to that guy, if it was Riggs and Frankie, versus you, your partner would be just some guy.
Yes.
You just bring
I have
some fucking guy that nobody knows.
That's true.
You've got a couple of outstanding golf dates that you need to set.
Yeah, no kidding, huh? Someone's badgering me to play golf with them?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's fine. The setup. The guy who donated to Mancock's thing?
Yes, and then there's also the guy who won the eBay thing.
I give.
Sure do.
Jesus. But they donate the money, so let them pick the date. Like the ball's in their court. Whatever's most convenient for them.
What if they pick a date you can't do?
Well, I'm saying give me a couple of dates.
Okay.
You don't give me one specific date, Mike.
I hear you.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just
can I play with Mike? Can Mancock give some of the money back and then you just play with Mike? Is that okay?
All right, fellas. I know this isn't what you bargained for, but let's play 18, huh? Let's get out there.
Dude, I'll get into it. They'll get some hot dog talk with Steve.
But the one on eBay is for the tournament, though, right?
Yes, which is now 99% canceled.
Okay, so
we're going to have to come up with an alternative golf event for that guy.
We're talking dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Wait, they're not the same. The one that went to Mine Cox family wasn't the one on eBay?
No, so there's another guy who got a cameo from Kirk, and Kirk said, if you donate X amount to GoFundMe,
I got you.
then I will go golfing.
Right.
With you.
I just figured the guy was like, you know what? Like, that's nice of Kirk to say, but I'll just donate money and he'll never bother me again.
Yeah.
Well,
and 1,000 direct messages later, it appears that was an erroneous belief.
Seems like a lot of fun. All right, great. Does virtual golf count?
I hope he has some questions for you.
All right. Still load up, Steve?
They're still loaded up.
All right, let's get it. It's almost, geez, I mean, it's a late show today. Hello.
Rumors flying.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
Kirk. Hey,
Yes.
How we doing?
Fine, thank you.
I'm waiting for Sacco. Let's go.
What would you like me to do? I can't get July 25th here any faster.
Come on. Get it going.
Come on. Right. What's up?
All right, Mike. You're stupid and fat, and love Steve.
Oh, thank you.
Except for that you're 650 and a Russian.
Okay, we're taking one more and get out of here.
That famous Maine sense of humor there.
Jesus.
There's no Bert and I.
We'll tape Sunday night, boys, all right?
All right.
Hello.
Kirky.
What's up?
So you've never actually, I don't think you've ever said what kind of clubs you have.
All right, we'll take one more. It's just, you gotta remember there's an audience. I think
for breakfast this morning.
I think people really just,
It's nice they can call and chat with you.
So you were saying earlier.
Are they still loaded up, Steve?
What do you want?
I actually have a serious question.
Oh, go ahead. I didn't mean, sorry.
Sorry. Candace Owens.
Uh-huh.
Have you listened to her?
Okay. Yes, I have. All right. Well, we'll take one more.
She put out the viral video on Facebook yesterday that said, like, I don't support George Floyd. She's just saying, intentionally incendiary.
Yes, you're lighting it again. It's like luring. I mean, you're literally lighting yourself on fire rolling around. It's just. I don't get that. I don't understand it. But I would have her on and have her. We can reach out. We've had her on before.
Yeah. To an extent, though, I get what Robert Little means, where it's like nothing's going to be accomplished in that conversation.
True.
They're just going to each talk at each other, and then. So I don't know.
True. Yeah, I do understand that. But like I said, I like to get everybody gets. I think she got one swing. One shot at and then you see what you get. But I don't know. All right, one more. Hello.
Hey, Kirk.
What's up?
First, I just want to say how yesterday was the absolute funniest thing I think you guys have ever done, other than the Colin episode, probably.
Yeah, it was good. Yesterday was fun. Thanks to Gina. I mean, it wasn't us. Gina did all the work.
Gina was amazing. The other thing is, you said one time on a podcast, I think it was Enough About Me, that what would you say to Bruce if you had the chance to?
Uh-huh.
And it was, you said he makes you a better father, a better husband, and a better overall person.
My line. No, you misquoted me. You've misquoted me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If I ever met Bruce Springsteen, I would say to him, thank you for making me a better son to my father and a better father to my son.
I want to thank you for everything that you've done for me.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
I know you don't like to do the private messages anymore so much with the depression and anxiety, but you helped me a lot.
That's not true. No, that's not true, man. No, you doing okay?
I'm doing okay. I'm kind of nervous talking to you, to be honest.
Okay, that's okay. Reach out anytime, buddy. Reach out. I hope I've helped you out. If I can continue to do that, I will definitely do that for you, okay?
Well, to be honest, I've never reached out. I'm kind of been nervous about it, but I don't want to bother you with it. I just want to say thank you.
Like I say, no, that's okay. For real, reach out to Steve or whatever. And if something's going on, I'll try and help out the best I can, okay? You're going to be all right. Cool. I love you, buddy.
I'm going to be okay. I'll be okay.
You are. You are.
You, Steve,
well, it is because of me. That's true. It is. Not because of Mike. That's true. Yes. All right, buddy. Hang in there.
Thanks,
I love you, man. Hang in there. There you go. Fucking great guy I am. Forget about that sometimes. Well, I mean, it seems like he's struggling a little bit. Misquoted my line, botched my line to Bruce, but whatever. It's not important. It's not that big a deal. All right.
Do it already.
Oh, don't, jeez, come on.
I'm kidding, buddy.
What are you fucking talking about? Intern Justin here? All right, what's up? One more. These calls today, Jesus. Hello.
Drop call.
Man. Christ. What's up?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, this is Tina, Gina's professional protesting partner.
Hello, Tina. How are you? Let's give this a whirl.
Great. I just wanted to talk about how what she was saying yesterday and the reasons and not reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So she's more of the reason protester, but I'm more of the not reason protester.
Oh, so
I was wondering about that.
So you represent the not reason crowd. Tina.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the not reason.
Can I just say, you have a very nice voice.
Thank you, but that's not a reason to compliment me though.
No, I understand. No, I right. No, I apologize. I knew the minute I did it, I should have apologized. That's not a reason. So give me an example of what you're not protesting recently, Tina.
The other day, I saw a guy walking down the street.
Mm-hmm.
So I went down and burned down the fire station.
Tina! Oh my God!
Tina, that seems very. Again, I'm not going to tell you how to do what you do. You do it very well, but that seems to me a big reaction to something that doesn't really warrant that. No.
Well, like I said, it's
sure
not a reason.
Sure,
that is kind of the point.
Well, could you give us? Could you give us a?
Why are guys walking down the street? Does he have a reason to be walking down the street?
Well, he might. He very well may. I mean,
that's not a reason.
Well, let me ask you this. Go give me another example, because maybe this next one will make more sense, and maybe we'll come to some understanding.
Well, the other day, I saw someone go and adopt a dog.
Mm-hmm.
So I went down and burned down a pet store.
Well, yeah, I don't.
See,
I don't.
But that seems like more. That seems like there's a little more of a reason. It's a little connected.
I suppose, but it seems again like the person's just adopting a dog, though. Why would you burn down the pet store?
It's odd. It's an odd.
But does that dog's life not matter?
Right.
All dogs' lives matter.
Well, that's nice of you to say. That's a nice sentiment, I suppose. I didn't think of it that way. Huh. Well, do you have any questions for Tina, Steve? You seem a little perplexed. I don't know why you would be. Anything else, Tina?
And I just wanted to I just wanted to be on a podcast because my partner Gina right now, she's stealing all the spotlight.
Right.
Says, wow, she has a reason to protest.
Sure.
So I just wanted to come on here for no reason. So
that's perfect. Well, let me ask, for a not protest versus a protest, because Gina was nice enough to outline what you should wear. Do you dress differently for a not protest?
Well, for a not protest, I would just look in my closet and just take out my bulletproof vest.
Sure.
And then I'd probably I don't know, pack my AK-47.
Jesus.
Tina.
All right, Tina, we're losing on the line, but thank you for the call, Tina. There you go.
See, this gets back to what Mike has been saying all along. It starts at the colleges.
It really does.
Tina passes it to Gina, and Gina passes it down to the schnitheads, and now you got a fucking an army of schnitheads out there burning down police precincts.
Well, I didn't think of it, like I said. I remember after the day Trump was elected, we were reading about how people were doing all these coloring classes in colleges, and these people are now 24, 25 years old. This is what happens. All right. Well, Paint Your Life. That's what I want to talk about here before we wrap this up. PaintYourLife.com, and you text my name, Kirk, K-I-R-K, to 64,000, 64000. And this is what you get. A top-notch, world-class artist will take any photograph you have, whether it's you, your family, your dog, anything you want. And they will make this a top shelf hand-painted portrait in 3 weeks. Quick, easy process. You send that picture, combine photos, makes the perfect birthday, anniversary gift, Father's Day gift. Meaningful, personal, can be cherished forever. Done, and done. I mean, this is something this seems like something the Minute fans might want to have here. And as I said, the mural may even present it to us at the drive-in show. Who knows? Text the word Kirk to paintyourlife.com. Paintyourlife.com. Text Kirk to 64,000, 6400 at paintyourlife.com. We will talk to you on Monday, right?
Correct.
All right. Talk to you Monday.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.